Hey, Sean. I hate to do this to you, but put me in and out. I gotta go mow. All right, see you guys later.
See you later, Ed. Have a good night.
I'll keep my foot on. See you, Art. You need ID sometime, Art. K9EES.
Yeah, okay. KD9FKI. Well, on the 12.
KC9YAV.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Zulu Juliet uniform. Hello.
Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Sierra.
K9HJV, listening on frequency. Good afternoon.
Hi there, Norm.
Hi, Sean.
N8SODWA8ZJU. Thank you. And boy, I don't know. Those tigers are just they're pitiful. As well as the offense. This is going to be a miserable year, and you know what? Go Tampa Bay. They still haven't lost a game. That is fantastic. Yep, that is amazing. And hey, I wish him the best.
NASOB KD9HAB. You taking a list, buddy? Number 9. All right. I didn't see it up on NetLogger, so I thought I'd check.
Kilo 8 Delta X-ray Juliet. And if you put it up on NetLogger, then I can start with my doing awards, kiddo. Yes, you are, and I do check a NetLogger, and as soon as I see like net controls and so forth, I'll mark them down. And as people check in and go to the website, that way I can check NetLogger right away to make sure that they're on. Bless your heart. Thank you so much, Sean. It's just very helpful for me.
And I wanted to get an award. What one are we giving away this time?
Oh my God, Sean, I haven't heard that in years. My dad used to say that.
Hey, Sean. Well, I'm glad to hear that. The team was out here all day. We were cutting wood. Yep, that tree that dropped. Come to find out, thank God the roof wasn't in it. It was in up into another tree. So far so good.
Good deal. Got to hang out with old Gene today. Sounds like a good day.
Kilo 8 Tango Alpha Sierra checking in. Expertise on dropping fishing lines.
Yeah, we're going to have to set something up. If you need something done like that, we can do something like that soon.
Yeah, okay. Not right away, because the other guy's supposed to come out and saw up all this wood hauled the day away. Once he does that, then the backyard will be clear.
Let me know, buddy. You're not too far away.
Check it.
Number 12, Tom.
Sounds good, Sean. Thanks. WD8WYB.
One 46860. What repeater is that?
860. Don't know.
City.
Which one, Tom?
Sandusky. I don't know about down there, but it's Traverse City. It's got a tone of 114.8. I think it's 114.8 or 114.5. It's there's a tone on it, and that's Traverse City up here.
Yeah, something must be going through the repeater systems right now or something. They're all keying up with a bunch of noise.
That's because you put up a bigger antenna. WD8WYB.
Yeah, it's weird. It's full scale, too. This is the 146760 repeater. I'm telling you, I can key them all up. I can tell Bad X is there. I think I can key it up. I can tell something's breaking my squelch, so I can almost get Bad X.
KATAS, NADRV. ERV, KTAS. Yes, Tom. I heard your Vietnam buddy today. Which call? I believe it was 3W3. Yep. Yeah, we tried to get him yesterday. I tried about 30 times, but didn't make it. I didn't make it either. He was getting lots of answers from Europe, though. Oh, yeah, he was the day I was trying yesterday.
Yeah, I tried everything. He didn't answer, and that included bringing the power up around 250 watts.
Well, I just run 50 watts on it. That's heavy-duty cycle when you're doing that.
Well, I know, but I feed the ICOM 7300 into the Clipper Denell. The Clipper Denell takes all the abuse.
Well, I haven't tried 100 watts, and I haven't tried the amp.
Yeah, about, what is it, about 20, 25 watts into the Clipperton, I can get about 200 out.
Hey, Tom, I got Tasmania. I worked them.
Did ya?
Yep.
Did you do a dance?
My coveted contact that I wanted was Tasmania.
Did you do a dance?
Doris said no.
I would have been doing a dance. My neighbors would have known about it.
Well, Doris knew about it.
Well, I guess that counts, I guess. It's Doris.
Yeah, I've seen Vietnam out there a couple times, and I've tried on FT8. I thought, well, if it was on sideband, I'd crank up this amp and go try sideband with them, but I have never seen it on sideband.
Well, you got one step better. You haven't talked there, but you sure have been there.
I sure have, all over.
You didn't run into one of those girls that came up to you and says, $10, anything you want.
No comment.
What movie was that? They got off, they were in Vietnam, and that girl comes, anything you want. $10.
Yeah, you're number one. Or, I mean, you're number 10, which means you're good. And that was, I think, was Platoon.
Ooh, and miso.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Ooh, miso. That was Full Metal Jacket.
There you go. I've seen both of them.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I've seen both of the movies.
They say we might have to run air conditioners tomorrow.
You know, I was just telling my daughter that. I said, well, it looks like we might have to put the air conditioner in, run it during the day, and run the furnace in the morning. Well, we're sitting at, we did get a high of 66.6. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, we had a high of 67, John.
And I currently have 71.3 outside.
Wow. I got 64.9.
And let's see, we got us another shooting in Louisville, Kentucky.
WO8A, Sean, hello.
WO8A. Hey, good evening there, Mark. Good to hear you in here this evening.
Yeah, glad to be here. Whenever you guys sign up, you got Monday night, so I figured you're the man.
You got it. It is Sean night. You got it. N8SOB here, and I got you at number 14 there, Mark. It is awards night, so make sure you get on our website there and fill out the form.
All right. Give Doris something to do, huh?
Yeah, we're already getting her busy. She's already got them. I'm sure she's already got 4 or 5 made out already.
She has 7 made out. She's busy already, Sean. KTAS.
Yeah, when I was in the service, I often heard "Me Love You" for a long, long, long time.
Yeah, me love you long time. Me so horny.
That's what I heard and everything. It's some crazy. I think that's a universal deal or something.
I heard that a few times. Me love you long time. You number 10.
This is November 2, Charlie Tango.
November 2, Charlie Tango. Hi, Bill. Number 15 tonight, buddy. Good to hear you.
Okay, well, thank you there, Sean.
You hear me okay on your side tonight, all right?
Oh, yeah, you're coming in about 10 over.
Well, good deal, good deal. Glad we got the East Coast fired up over there.
VE3 KUZ.
VE3 KUZ, Sweet 16 tonight, Bob.
All right.
Everybody listening, remember, it's awards night. Make sure you go to our website if you're on the list.
Kilo 8, Delta Lima Foxtrot.
He keeps poking his finger. I hear Tom.
Did you hear Dallas?
Oh, that was Dallas KDLF. Sorry, I'm not used to my 2-meter being so loud here. I got you, Dallas, at number 17, sir.
Thank you much, Sean.
Tom, you're bothering me. He's bacon frying a little bit.
Jeopardized a little bit.
Old Tom on 2-meter simplex. I caught him. Not used to all this 2-meter activity. Man, I'll tell you, this new ground plane really works. This is N8SOB and the Wolverine single sideband pre-net. We're taking pre-net check-ins, and it is awards night, so make sure you get on the list and go to our website and keep doors busy tonight. We got a list going. Number 18's available.
Well, I missed 16, so put me down for 18 then. This is AD8FK. Hello, Sean.
Well, hi, Len. Good to hear you this evening, buddy. Definitely makes that list even much more better.
Much much more better, okay? You're a true country boy at heart, I know.
Well, it's already better as it is with the group that we got, but now it's just more better.
Oh, flattery will get you everything.
Sounds like old Terry's gonna want to bring an amplifier to ham camp, huh?
I don't know where they got that from, just because he wants 220 volts.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know some of those trailers, you can run them 220, and you might have an air conditioner unit on there that runs it, or a stove, or, it could be a million things. He never did comment back to Rich on what exactly he needed the 220 for.
Here is renting a U-Haul truck he's going to sleep in.
Are you really?
That's what he said.
Hey, I mean, whatever works, right?
Right. Anyway, that's his camper.
That sounds like a good idea. If I had the time, I might do the same thing. I'm going to try to make it that Sunday evening anyway. Or I know Ken was talking about he would like to go Monday evening, so I might take a trip down. I don't know. I might have to find a relief that night. I know it's in June, but for a ham camp. But yeah, I know Ken mentioned about wanting to maybe go on that wine tasting night, and I'd swing him, pick him up, and I guess he said he can get a ride back. So I don't know. He's kind of funny when it comes to things like that. I've tried to meet up with him numerous times to take him out to lunch. He doesn't drive. He's always stuck at the nursing home there. So I don't know. He just doesn't like to leave, I guess.
You say Ken does not drive? How old is he?
I think he's just in his 60s. I honestly don't. He gets very offended when you ask, like, what his situation is. So I kind of just stopped. I don't know what's up with him. He lives in Farmington Hills at Meadow Lodge.
Meadow Lodge, that's an interim recovery. I don't know. I know some people have stayed there long term too, so I've had several situations, family, friends, and others that have been at Meadow Lodge. So, okay. So, boy, June's going to be a busy month for us. If I get my qualifications in, I get to be a member of this net here. I hope to make the picnic. At least I got it on the calendar.
I got field day and ham camp, and June's going to be a good month. I mean, then we got the end of May where we got hamventions. So yeah, things are starting to pop up. And I hear you talk about how much fun you guys are getting ready to have at field day at a new location and stuff. And I'm always looking for a place to hang out and help out, put a hand in here for a little while. So I might have to get with you, email, and get the scoop down. What is that, Hazel Park?
Yeah, we're part of the Hazel Park Amateur Radio Club. We meet at the Hazel Park Library. In fact, we'll be there this Wednesday night. And we also meet on Zoom if you want to get on Zoom.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I just, there's nothing worthwhile up here for clubs or anything. And, I think the closest club for me to actually have to drive that would be worthwhile, I think, is Usika, because they're in Mount Clemens. But, I'm definitely looking for a good group of guys to hang out with, especially during field day, because I'm a young guy. I can run around them fields pretty good, put up antennas with the drone, or I'm even a good contester. So I've got I guess a little bit of experience, but a lot of youth in me going to waste.
Yeah, the Livonia Amateur Radio Club has field day too, which Doris and I are a member of. KTAS.
Very good. Yes, I know Mike. KGY. If you remember the Livonia, I think he's one of the officers of the Livonia Club. Taz.
Yeah, he took over for me when I retired from it.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, if you, Sean, if you're able to come out, you should bring 59 and 59.
Good evening, Sean. Please show me in and out. Thank you.
94 down to 59, and 59 right straight across, and then come up to Giles on the road. Yeah, it'd be a pretty nice, clean shot for you if you decide you want to do it. And of course, we'd be happy to see you. And we usually have plenty of radios there. Last year we had 3 Icom 7300s and 3 Yaesu 991As, plus Mike, Big Mike, had his aircraft there. And we had some 10 meter and 2 meter, 77 meter, and we had several full wave loops up. We had we didn't have an 80 meter or 160 whip, we did have a 40 meter delta. Because we had a rain in the middle of the night, and well, we had to do some ducking and tucking. But up here, we got a building and with a nice big commercial kitchen, and then we got the pavilion outside. I could go on. Anyway, you get the idea. I don't think we regret coming if you can swing it. Yes, Sean, he has it well organized, and he knows every move to make it efficient, and he's got them prepared. He checks them out ahead of time, and he stores them for the winter, you know, for when we're not using them, and he's got everything tagged and ready to go.
Whiskey 9, Whiskey November.
All on a little 2-wheel trailer. I mean, a little 6x6 trailer, you know. But it brings everything on a little trailer.
Thanks.
K8 CGS.
He's smoking right now, John, KCAS. Oh, yeah, her printer's smoking.
Check. Yep. Whiskey Delta Victor. You're 9+. Yeah, I'm on a little wire antenna, so I don't have much, and I don't have an amplifier on, so I'm strictly at 100 watts. Okay, what's my number? Oh, I wish I was 22 again. A lot.
N8 SOB. This is N2CT. Sean, can you put me in and out? I'm going to have to go to a meeting, and I won't be around when you call me. Okay, you've got a good signal coming in here. It's a shame, but yeah, you're at least 10 over.
Well, I'm glad that it's working out there for sure, and we're getting over to the East Coast. So you have a good night, Bill. You're sounding good as well, buddy.
You do the same, and everybody else out there on the Wolverine Single Sideband Net. 73s, everybody.
This is N8SOB in the Wolverine Single Sideband Pre-Net. We're taking pre-net check-ins. Anybody out there want to get on the list? And it's also awards night. Check-ins, check-ins, check-ins. We're looking for chickens. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Sean.
Hey, did you know it's awards night?
Oh, believe me, your award is already in the envelope.
Heck yeah.
I have your address label on it. I'm yet to put the return label and stamp, but we're getting there. But everybody that's so far applied, it's done.
KC9KRX.
KC9KRX, number 23, Brad.
Roger.
This is K8DXJ, and the awards are for anybody that checks in, whether a member or not. It's just for anybody who checks in to the Wolverine Single Sideband Net tonight.
Yeah, what she said.
What did she say, Sean?
Anybody can apply for the award. You don't have to be a member or not. Anybody can get an award on awards night. All they got to do is be a general class or above to be able to check in and get on the list. Even if it's just in and out, they don't have to stick around. They can just say hi and bye. I wanted an award.
Exactly. KTAS.
But they do got to go to our website and fill out the form so Doris knows who wants one.
Exactly.
I got this. I got this.
Oh, I know. You're sitting in the big chair.
This is a pretty big chair, too. It's like a racing chair that I sit in. It's more of a gaming chair. I should have gotten, like, an executive chair, but no, this one's all right. It's fairly new. I've been working it in.
I think my chair is the executive one.
Can't wait. My new 2-meter radio will be here tomorrow.
Hey, Sean?
Yep.
Yeah, when you come here, I have a duplicate executive chair covered in the garage if you want it.
Oh, yeah? We're going to have to check that bad boy out.
It's brand new.
I sat in it, I think, for a week.
Doris sat in it for about a week, didn't like it. She went back to her smaller chair, and it was just too big for her space. So that's the only thing with it, so... It's yours, buddy, if you want it when you come here.
Heck yeah, we're going to have to check that bad boy out.
You getting a new Icon, Sean?
No, I had the 706, and then I found out that it didn't work like I wanted it to for remote operation, because I wanted like a 2-meter radio. Anyway, I ended up getting rid of the 706 for a good deal, and then I just bought a brand new 2-meter, because that's the only thing I used out of the 706 was the 2-meter part, so I just bought one of them Yaesu 2980Rs.
Not real far of the Yaesu line, but I do like my 578. That's got a lot of capability in that radio.
Yeah, I'm normally an ICOM guy. I'm borrowing an ICOM, an old one, a 228H or something ICOM. It's an old 2-meter rig, still got digital part in it, enough for the tone. But anyway, yeah, the Yaesu rig that I'm getting, it was just $200 to the door, and it does 80 watts.
Very respectable.
Yeah, I figure 80 watts, just 2 meters. It doesn't do anything else, but just 2 meters. All I needed. I got one of them GP9s out there now. I put up on my tower last night, and man, what a difference between what I had up there. Jeez, this is a great 2-meter antenna.
Is that the 12-footer?
It's 17 foot.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, you got the maximum gain on that one. Yeah, all those things work on those big verticals. They use phasing, and they use the several antennas on top of each other, and they phase them, and that's how they get the gain.
It makes sense. The way I had to put this thing together was really weird. I had to pull this wire out of the antenna and slide it into a coupler on the other piece, and Allen screw it together, and it was really weird, man, but went together really easy. Nice and light antenna. It was super easy to put up.
Yeah, same as my Comet. I have that Comet GP333. It's a tri-bander because it matches up this Anytone 578 radio perfectly. and I have the 220, and that's a great band. Boy, the more I look into it, the more I realize and appreciate the capabilities of the 220 band.
So you have the GP3 right now?
No, I have the Comet 333. I forget the prefix on it. CJ33. I forget the prefixes on it, but it's a 333 for the 3-bander, and I have the 220 band. Now, John, W8TOY, he's got the 6-meter pilot. He's got the same antenna, only for 6-meter. And because he's got the 991A, and that works out better for him. So they have the option.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's the Charlie X-ray, the CX333.
There you go. You know, the senior citizen can't remember everything.
Hey, that's why you're part of that CRS group.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty neat antenna. Yeah, see, I had a Comet GP3 up there, and then I went to the Comet GP9. That GP3 is just a dual band. It's just a little stubby little thing. And I took it down, and oh man, and then I switched it. I just couldn't believe it. It was night and day difference. It really was. It was. Yeah, it was like going from a G5 RV on 160 meter to my loop.
Yeah, and height does make the difference. And if you can get it up, every foot you can get it up higher, it just expands the radius of it. And what you might be aware of, though, is those antennas, they get out really well on the horizontal, but they do not get out vertical. In other words, you're not going to communicate with satellites or airplanes with it.
Yeah, I think I'm about 50 feet to the ground planes, I'm thinking. It's on a 40-foot tower, about 10 foot of mast. Yeah, it's about 50 feet or so to the ground planes of it. So that's up there pretty decent.
But the radiation pattern's like a pancake. It's not like a ball, or it's not the usual vertical. It's like a pancake.
I did not know that. I am getting, I've been in a 2-meter before, but only really screwed around with like J-poles and HTs and stuff. Never really got into 2 meters, so this is probably the best antenna I've ever had. There's not a whole lot of activity up this way.
Do you have sideband, 2-meter sideband capability?
I did when I had the 706, but I won't now. No, just FM. But I am getting a 991A here within the next month or so. So, and then that Yaesu that I'm getting now will end up going into the mobile. So, I do end up planning on getting a 991A here soon, though. Yep.
What did you do with the Icon?
I sold that.
Why?
Because I had a guy. I threw in my signal link with it, and I made $250.
Okay. Well, I haven't heard you on 4.6, so it's not working to you.
I haven't tried. I've been sitting here listening to you guys. You were talking to somebody, then Gene got in there and was talking to somebody else. I was just hearing you guys.
Okay, yeah, that was Ken. He's up in Crowell.
Yeah, I got an old ICOM I'm borrowing from OSD Charlie there in Marysville. Until I got a Yaesu, the 2980R should be here from DX Engineering tomorrow.
Well, why didn't you order 2 of them 9700s? One for me, one for you.
No, No, I'm going to end up getting, I want a rig that does everything that I can hook to my remote. And I couldn't do that with the 706 like I thought I could. And I put that on QTH, man, and I from what I paid for it and what I got out of it, I made $250 on it. So, and that basically got money in my pocket and put it aside. And a couple more weeks, I'll have enough money, and I'm going to end up getting one of those 991As.
Oh, okay. An ARV.
I talked to Al, K9FW down in Fort Wayne almost every morning on HF, but he's setting up right now his full legal limit plus amplifier for 2 meters. And he's got some beams too, so he's really going to be he's into it in a big way. He's an old guy that's got a few extra bucks to spend. He sure, and it's hardline. He's using a hardline. I don't know what the how big it is, but it'll be enough to cover the power of that thing. Capabilities are well over legal limit, I understand, but he's been an operator for a while. His call sign is K9FW, and he had 2 of them, and he sold 1. So I don't know what it'd take to do that. There's another guy south of Cleveland that has a rig like that too. I've talked to him a couple of times. I have to look up his name and call signs, but yeah, some guys are really into it big time, and the guys with Usika, they're into the 2-meter single sideband. They had a net going on when I had my Icon 275 working. I used to join them in every night, but it quit working on me, and it's still on the bench over here working on 88 FK.
Man, that guy's got a 2-meter station that I would love to have. Eventually, I wouldn't mind running, close to a kilowatt or so, and a couple stack vertical beams, some 13 elements or something like that. That's that guy down. He's got. That's a pretty impressive 2-meter setup right there. That's awesome. That's getting out there to people. People are going to hear you that you'll never hear in a lifetime. You'll be keying up repeaters all over the place and not even knowing it.
So I got a question for you. Are you planning to take the 4th week all the time for a while, or what?
Do I plan on doing what? Yeah. Put me in there. Yeah, put me down as permanent. Yeah, and I told Dan if he ever wanted to have it, if he had a spare time during the 4th or the 5th one, if it ever comes around, to let us know.
Okay, I gotta make some printing changes to the website, so I thought I'd ask first. Any Dearly.
Are we going to turn it into a memorial net?
I thought we did Sunday.
Sounds good. I like it. I like the idea.
Well, all I know is they said he fell, and that was the end of him. So did he fall off his tower at 40 feet or what?
So is that why? I'm thinking that's why he wasn't here the last 3rd Sunday, and I picked it up.
Correct.
So, but he was in here the week before that, so it had to have happened. So we're going on almost a month ago that this happened.
Somewhere around Sunday, I guess, last Sunday.
That's when he passed, so he must have been in the hospital for a little while.
I do not know. I looked up his address up there, and I did make him a sympathy card, and I had a couple pictures of him at the picnic, so I printed a couple of them and pictures off on index cards, and they went out in the mail today. So I hope the family will go up to his P.O. box and get some of that stuff.
That's too bad. I might have met him. I don't remember. I do remember talking to him and him running the net and what have you.
Question.
Yes, Greg.
Okay, CGS here. I was in another room. Did you say you were getting a 991A?
Yeah. I want an all-bander for my remote.
Okay. Is there a 991B, or is there like a 991 and then a 991A?
Yeah, it's 991 and 991A. I think the A is they upgraded the scope and a couple little upgrades. It's not too much different, but it's I guess it's noticeably different on the scope and what have you.
Yeah, I have a friend that lives about 30 miles from here, a ham guy, HF, but he's really into into UHF stuff. And I've talked to him a lot on 75 meters on his 991A, and I've talked to a lot of POTA people. And there's been a couple people pop in and out, I think, that have used 991s on our net. And I can tell you that the two people that I do know them, and one who I've talked to a lot, the audio sounds really good.
Check in.
Hi, Rusty, number 24, buddy.
Yay! My condolences on it being Monday. WPACOW.
But you know, it's all right though. It's a beautiful day.
It is. I got the grill warming up now and gonna do a little barbecue chicken, some hamburgers and hot dogs. You bet. It's summertime.
You almost were number 24. You're almost just logged into AIM instead. I typed in your call sign and I forgot I was typing in AIM. Well, good deal. Got the grill going. Man, I'm sure it's probably just very high 60 degrees there in Lambertville, huh?
I've even got a couple windows open. Yeah, it's, I don't know what, I'm in Studio B, so I don't know, but I think, let's see, I'll look over here real quick and see if I can get you a weather report. But yeah, it's been sunny all day. Had my coffee out on the porch. I mean, you know, it's, I've been spoiled for a Monday. It's, like you said, it's just been really good.
And it's hard to believe that it's going to be like this all the way until Saturday, when we'll probably maybe see some rain Saturday, but it's going to be like this all week, and it's going to get better.
Rusty, what time do we have to be there to eat?
Just come on down.
You better leave now.
That's too far for me to go. But thank you for that invite anyway. NADRV.
Are you coming to the picnic this year?
Yeah. WPACOW. Check in.
Go ahead, check in.
Kilo Echo 8, November Echo Delta.
Hey, Mark, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to hear you. Hope you and your family had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we had a great Easter. You too, I hope, Sean.
Well, I said Thanksgiving. You know why I said that? Because it felt like Thanksgiving for dinner. Easter, yeah, that's it. I mean, I went to my mom's, we had turkey and the whole deal, so it felt like Thanksgiving.
Well, Sean, don't make us go through winter again.
No, not yet.
Check in.
Go ahead, check in. That's Jeffy Mike, number 26, kicking sand.
All right, thank you there, Sean. Appreciate it.
Hey, Sean, isn't this awards night?
Yes, it is awards night. It is. And you don't have to be a member to do it. All you got to do is simply go to our website, fill out the form, make sure you're on the list. You don't even have to stick around. You can just check in and out. Get yourself an award and make doors busy tonight, because tonight, guess what? It is awards night.
Try to help when I can.
Wonder if these Crushcraft 13B2s are any good.
Was that 3-element HFB?
No, 13 element. It's a 13 element 2-meter beam. Yeah, it's a Crushcraft. And I wonder if you were to mount it vertically, if you're able to mount it underneath the ground plane, or if it's got to be at the top of the pole.
You just have to keep them a little farther away apart. I've had something like that. That's a 13 element. They work real good, other than they're very narrow.
Yeah, the more elements you add, the more narrow it gets, for sure, yeah. Something you definitely would want to make sure you had a rotor on.
Well, I don't think you're going to beat that antenna you got up there now.
Yeah, I figured that antenna at 80 watts. That Yaesu does 80 watts, so yeah, we'll see. After the net, I'll give you a call on the Simplex, see if you can hear me. You weren't lighting up any of my lights, but I had a good copy on you.
Yeah, I turned it down a little bit because You know, Ken and I are not that. Ken's up there just west of Croswell a little bit.
Yeah, you and him were coming in about the same here. And then the guy that Gene was talking to was about half scale, and Gene was just burying me.
Check in.
Go ahead, check in.
N8SOB, this is K8ICB. In and out tonight. How you doing, Sean?
Hey, not too bad there, Bob. It's a beautiful day. Not too bad. I enjoy my Mondays because I get to sit in a big chair. It's awards night tonight, Bob, so make sure you go to our website before you head on out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't want to miss that for sure. I always love getting those. All right, Sean, well, you have a great night, and thanks for your efforts, and 73 to everybody on the net. This is, you are N8SOB, and I am K8ICB.
I hope you have a good night there, Bob, for sure. Did you have to work yesterday?
No, I had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
Oh, so you didn't get that holiday pay, that double time pay.
That's okay. I don't mind. Got to see the grandkids, and everything was good. So, yeah, I had a real nice time.
Oh, man, that sounds like a priceless weekend.
Yeah. Hope you had a good one, too.
Yeah, I can't complain. My kids were, for the most part, with their mom. But, yeah, I hung out with my mom yesterday for a little bit, had dinner there, and, yeah, it was a nice, relaxing day.
Wonderful. Good to hear it. All right. Well, you have a great net tonight, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. N8SOB, K8ICB.
7-3. You have a good one. Yeah, I'm feeling it today. I went up on my tower. It took me about an hour. I took down an old 2-meter antenna and put up a new one up there yesterday. And, man, I'm feeling it in the legs today. I haven't been up a tower in a while, but it was good to get her done. What a beautiful day it is today, yesterday, the rest of the week. So you definitely enjoy it while you can there, Bob. Well, we got 15 minutes before we kick this net off. It is awards night here on the Wolverine single sideband net, and this is the pre-net, and we're still taking pre-net check-ins. Go ahead and give me your call, even if you're in and out, want to stick around, short time. Get on the list, go to our website, fill out the form, you'll be good to go. We're taking check-ins. Please call N8SOB.
I just got a confirmation from the Taz missus that she had received my paperwork. Said something about I'm in line for her to mow my grass 3 times this year.
In your dreams.
I wondered how long it would take you.
Well, my hands and fingers are going a mile a minute here with stuffing envelopes and doing address labels and doing the awards. So I've got, 14 of them done already.
That's it, 14. We got 27 people checked in, minus 2. So 25, man. There's 11 of you guys out there. We need to come on, let's get them awards going.
Do you lick your own envelopes or you get Taz to do it?
No, Tom, she does it all, Kate.
She probably got them self-adhesive ones.
She does it all.
I'll bet you she don't mow your grass. have to keep my accreditation up for the SA stuff, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to void it out.
Anybody up on frequency?
Yeah, we're here. You want to check in, buddy?
Yeah, buddy. How are you? Long time no talk. How was your Easter, son?
You know, Easter was all right. It was pretty laid back. Had a good meal, and yeah, it was all right.
Big fight going on now in Chicago with this new mayor. Says he ain't gonna let the Bears leave to go to Arlington Heights.
Oh, we got you at number 28 there, Ron. Make sure you go to our website, buddy.
Okay, and I'm going to be in and out because I have a meeting with the doctor. I'm hoping to start therapy tomorrow for the first time. So talk to you later. NASOB K9FX 73. Thanks, Sean.
All right there, Ron. Well, I hope everything goes well. You get the right information you're looking for, and they get you up and at them and get you moving along there. So good deal there, Ron. Good to hear you in there tonight. And definitely, good luck to you, buddy. Don't forget to go to our website because it is awards night.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah, awards night is today. It is. So go if you get a chance, go to our website, fill out that form, and Doris will get you 1 cent off. You got it on the list. So that's your next step.
All right, thanks, Sean. I'll do that right now. I got about a half hour to kill, so thank you very much. Tell everyone I said hi, and I just want to get rid of this sling. I've been in it almost a month, and it's very cumbersome. I don't like it.
Well, hopefully you get it. It starts getting better from here on out. You get the right treatments there. So good stuff there, my friend. You have a good night. So, well, we do got 10 minutes before we kick off the net. We got Ron out there saying hi to everybody. He's in and out. And we're looking for more check-ins for the Wolverine Single Sideband Net Award. It is awards night. No need to be a member. Anybody with a general higher amateur radio license willing to participate to get on the list here is welcome to get an award. Just go into our website. Give me a call. Get on the list. NASOB. NABCF, number 29 there, Bob. All right, well, I'm hearing you on my radio. No problem hearing you. So doing a good job there, Bob. No problem. We got NABCF at number 29. Who wants to be number 30? Check-ins. We're looking for check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. And guess what? It's awards night. Give me a call. This is N8SOB.
This is Kilo 8 Tango Alpha Sierra. Yeah, our net controls do not need to apply. You get it automatically if you checked in.
Oh, I bet I know who it was. There's two. One of two.
It was KE8NED.
Hey, he just wanted to make sure. I don't blame him. I did it the first couple times as well.
Yeah, and we've got him and Bob, the E3KUZ, and also AB8MO if he checks in. So those three, because he's an alternate, plus the two for Thursday.
Good deal. A guy over in Connecticut received a 706. Just wanted to let you know that the radio arrived in today's mail in fine shape. Thanks for packing it so well. Good deal. I like emails like that.
So, if I use my other column, do I get two awards? You can put them both in the same envelope, Doris.
Yeah, you can use your club call.
Don't push it, Tom.
Oh, I heard somebody out there. Try it again. Oh, that's tough. I could just hear you in there. Give me your call sign just a couple times. I heard you say mine. Go ahead and say yours twice.
Whiskey Delta 8 Victor.
Yeah, it's Ed. Whiskey Delta 8 Victor. WD8INW. Hi, Ed.
Yeah, I got Ed on there, number 22. I was hearing them better before. I was already talking to him.
I'm hearing you fine, Ed. How you doing? How's Sandy? Very good. Glad to hear it. Anyway, we're copying you just fine. You're not real strong, but we are copying you. WD8INW. You want to ask who a question? Sean? N8SOB, Sean?
Okay.
Question.
Are you happy with the N8SOB?
Yeah, I'm copying. I got to listen pretty good, but yeah, you're just above my noise, and I don't have much of a noise level right now, Ed. But yeah, I was hearing you a little bit better before, but I'm hearing you in there right now. Yeah, it's a vanity call. I applied for it. It was something that I put in for. I didn't think I was going to be able to get, and I figured if they allowed me to have it, it was going to be a good conversation piece. Roger? Yeah, sweet old boy, or Sean on board, or sausage over biscuits. Good to hear you in there tonight. Well, 1 minute warning here. Last call before I get the preamble and we start this net on awards night. Last call for check-ins. Give me your call, N8SOB.
Whiskey 8, Romeo November Echo.
I got Rick. There was somebody else. Was that you, Eric?
Yeah, Roger. I'm on my shop radio.
All right. Well, I got you in there. I could actually, you came in there with Rick. Rick's got a good signal, and I could tell it was you, so you're doing a great job. So I picked up Rick at 30, Eric at 31. Anybody else? Hey, there. Whoa, I got to remember that's on and start listening from this side. WB8UVA. That's my buddy Jerry. He can't miss a Monday night. Anybody else? All right, stand by for the preamble.
Hey, Sean, are you doing a short time?
Yeah, I can put you in short time. You'd be my number one short time.
Yeah, do that, because you can keep me on the list, though. I got to run out to the store. I should be back in time. I've made it twice in a row, so, okay.
Oh, you don't want short time? You're going to come back for 30? I mean, I'm sure you have enough time, or I can pick you up here in a couple minutes.
I'll tell you what, just leave me on the list. I'll just go now, and by the time you get things rolling, it'll be at least an hour before you get back to 30.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, have a good dinner, buddy. We'll be here.
All right, we'll talk to you in a bit, W8 Arnie.
All right. Good evening, and welcome all amateur and shortwave listeners everywhere. This is N8SOB. My name is Sean. We are coming to you live from Fort Gratiot, Michigan, and I will be your control station for this evening's session of the Wolverine Single Sideband Net. And it is awards night here on the Wolverine Single Sideband Net. You don't need to have to be a member to check into this net. Everyone with a general or higher amateur radio license is welcome to participate in our net. This net meets every night of the week on this frequency, 3.935, at this time, 2200 UTC, and pre-net starts at 2115 UTC, normally before that. The purpose of this net is to promote good fellowship among radio operators. If you would like to become a member of the Wolverine Single Sideband Net, the requirements are 4 check-ins a month for 3 consecutive months. After meeting these requirements, please email or send your list to Taz. That's K-T-A-S. That's my buddy Taz. He is good on QRZ.com. You must have the check-in date and the net control call sign. Make sure it is the net control station and not the pre-net list taker, because sometimes they are different. We suggest that you send more than the required check-ins just in case of any discrepancies. We have a nice certificate and iron-on patch for new members. Information about the net and monthly awards, like tonight, it is awards night. They are available on our website at www.wssbn.com, and that's where you fill out the form for the award after getting on the list. I currently have on the pre-net list the following stations by suffix: SOB, EES, in and out, he's mowing grass, YAV, FJI, INW, AVT, ZJU, 2FS, HAV, ERV, DXJ, WIV, TAS, 08A, 2CT, in and out, KZ, DLF, 8FK, UJR, in and out, 9WN, CGS, D8V, KRX, VOW, NED, 8KS, ICB, in and out, 9SX, in and out, BCF, RNE, RNA, and UVA. Did I miss anybody? Any corrections on the pre-net list only? All right. Are there any mobile stations tonight? Oh, you're in the mobile out there. Okay, go ahead. Pick it up there, Mark. What's going on, buddy?
N8SOB in the net. Well, thanks for picking me up, Sean.
the cake compared to 80 meter. 80 is tough to get it set up, but I finally think I got it, so really appreciate you picking me up. I'll be listening through. This is Kilo Echo 8, November Echo Delta Mobile. Back to you, Sean.
All right, good deal. Well, I'm glad you went on. Yeah, the mobile seems like it's working good, and it's a light copy, but man, it's still a Q5 copy, so seems like it's working good. And yeah, I guess if it loads up all right and you're hearing things all right, hopefully the transmit side follows suit. So good deal. Well, I hope you have a great night, and definitely good mobile signal there. Glad we can get you in and out of here on your mobile. So we'll clear with KE8NED. Any other mobile stations? All righty, let's go ahead and any announcements tonight?
You stole my thunder, Sean.
Hey, you got to take it.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any difference if you're a member or not. Anybody that's on the list is eligible for the award. You just have to go to the website, and it's for tonight only. This is the April award.
All right, it's awards night, guys. Don't forget that. So, real good there. Hey, I just want to make sure it's getting out there. Oh man, I used to think it was a pain in the butt. Now I really enjoy it for sure. So, good deal there, Doris. All right, any short time stations?
Kilo Echo 8 November India Alpha, Thomas from Cleveland, Ohio.
All right, Kilo Echo 8. What was the rest out of Cleveland?
Kilo Echo 8 November India Alpha. This is Thomas from Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you.
All right, Thomas in Cleveland, Ohio. Well, you got a good signal here into the thumb of Michigan tonight, and you stumbled upon the Wolverine Net. So you just checking in and out tonight for the numbers there, Tom?
Yes, sir. I've got a new antenna and a new rig, and I'm just testing it out, and your signal is fantastic, and I thought I'd just check in and say hello if that's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's more than okay. That's why we're here, and if you just wanted to get in here and check out your new antenna, it's doing great. I got you about a 5 and 7. I'm about 60 miles north of Detroit here, the most eastern part of the thumb of Michigan, so yeah, definitely don't be a stranger. We're here every single evening, and the net starts at 6 o'clock Eastern there, Tom. So I hope we hear you more of you coming on in here, Roger.
Thank you so much. You sound like a friendly group of people. This is KE8NIA in and out 73.
All right. Well, if you also have access to the internet, go to our website. Either Google Wolverine single sideband net, or it's www.wssbn.com, and go to the awards tab there and type in your info, and our awards manager will send you something in the mail as well there to you there, Tom. Roger.
You're very gracious. Thank you so much. 73 out.
Good deal there, Tom. Well, good luck on your new antenna. It's doing a great job. Sounds like you're having fun with the hobby, and take it easy around Cleveland. Any other short time stations willing to check in before we move to the general part? Okay, anybody else that needs to get in here on the list before we kick it off?
WG8W, Rod here in Indian River.
Hey, there's a stranger from down under. Good evening, Rod. We got you in here at number 34 from Indian River. Anybody else?
November Bravo 9 Delta.
November Bravo 9 Delta. Hey, that's Neil. You're riding shotgun tonight there, Neil. Good deal. We'll make sure you go to the Wolverine single sideband website. Get that and fill out that form on the awards tab there. Any other check-ins? Oh, I heard somebody in there. Try it again. W1CFL. All right there, Jim. We got you on the list. Oh, I screwed that up. CFL. All right. We got you there, Jim. Good to hear you. Number 36. Anybody else? All right. With that, we're going to go to the top of the list. Everybody stand by just for a moment.
Okay, Sean, this is KC9YAV, David in Elkhart, and it's just a routine Monday for me, work-wise, nothing spectacular. Temperature did top out at 70.1 this afternoon, so gorgeous day out there today. Unfortunately, I didn't get out there. Maybe I will here in a little bit. Maybe go out there and sit on the deck for a little while and soak up some of that sunshine before it drops down over the horizon. But that's really about all I did. I did notice as I was cruising through the DX Engineering catalog, it appears that Kenwood has narrowed their radio line down to just the 890 and the 590 SG. It looks like that's about all they're offering in the area of amateur radios these days now. So is Kenwood exiting the ham radio market? That question will be answered in the future, probably. So that's all I've got. Hope everyone's had a great day today. It definitely has been nice weather, and we're looking forward to a beautiful week. So thanks for doing the net tonight, Sean. As always, you're doing a wonderful job, and I'll say 73s to everyone on the net tonight. Back to you, Sean. N8SOB, KC9YAV.
Yeah, Sean, good grief. I think ICOM's giving them a headache with that 7300. Just about everybody's got a 7300, and Yaesu's coming out with a lot of new products, so it's hard for them to compete, I guess. But anyway, all in all, today was a beautiful, beautiful day, just perfect. I went out and had some grass. I had cut it a couple days ago and didn't do the edging, so I took my Works electric edger out there. I hate the gasoline-powered ones. They never start or work right. So this little Works edger works pretty good. You can buy a whole pack of spools for almost nothing and never run out of spools. I've had them for 2 years now, and they're just little spools in it, and you just don't run out. Other than that, I did had a little problem with the antenna, and I thought, well, you know what, this antenna stuff goes on forever. You guys all know that. Antenna. But I added some wire to the antenna, and I had to drop my spider beam pole down and rehook it up and get everything straightened out, and then added about maybe 40 feet of wire. That helped, and I'm trying to set the SWR, and I get it set, and turn on the app to see if it's going to take the app, and all of a sudden the SWR is creeping up, jumping around, and I'm going, this is crazy. So I went on, I made a little about 5 coils, I think I made, on a little loop to put right there at the feed point of the 9-to-1 box, and put that on there. And while I was putting it on, I noticed that I had not tightened up the wing nut that's holding the wire to the antenna box. So I tightened that wing nut up real tight and come back in. SWR's calm. Everything is calm. Plus, my SWRs had dropped quite a bit. I've tried to even it out. 40 meters was my bad one, but 80 was a little bit bad. 75 was a little bit bad, but I trimmed it and kept trimming and trimming. Finally, I got it down to where everything is where it can be at its best. Balancing 10 meters with 160 and 3.2 on 160. Not bad for a 9-to-1, but I can use all the bands now without any problem. No creep or jumping on the SWR. Everything, when I tune it, it's flat. It stays that way. So anyway, happy to get that antenna straightened out again. Maybe I'll be good for another month. Who knows? Maybe I'll blow it all up and stick a DX Commander out there. Who knows? You know how we are. Antenna. So that's about all we got, Sean. We'll turn it back to you. 73s, everybody. Yeah, I've got a Rig Expert AA54. Ukraine makes it, and I picked it up online, real cheap. And the guy had a couple little cracks in the outside screen. I picked it up cheap, and it works perfect. Works really nice. But we got everything straightened out. Had to write everything down. Every little bit I chopped off the antenna. I added extra wires so that I could tune it the best I could. So I think I got it right now, Sean.
SOB, WD at INW, George in Clarkston, Michigan. I'm kind of tired. We've been out working in the yard today, picking up pine cones and all kinds of stuff. Kathy raked them into piles, and we found that if we rake those piles into the Uper scooper, which is supposed to be for snow, because it's got sides on it and everything, it makes it nice and easy to pick it up and dump it in a bag. So that works out really well. So we were doing that today and filling up bags with stuff out of the yard. Still got a few piles to go. Still got a few limbs to go too. So anyway, that's what's going on here, and just kind of sitting back and listening to the net. So with that, we'll give it back, and thanks a lot for doing it there, Sean. N8SOB, WD at INW.
This is Harold, K8AVT in Waterford. Well, we're doing real good here. Spent some time outside picking up and executing a lot of branches. I got my little grinder out there and throw it in the top and watch the little pieces come out on the bottom, and so they're all set, and hopefully they'll start coming around and grabbing bags of old leaves and sticks and et cetera, pretty soon. Then I came inside and I worked on my income tax again for a while, and it's getting closer, but it's not quite complete yet, but the deadline's getting real close. And I was looking at some of the area out there in the back, and I think I'm going to get my little electric chainsaw out and have at a couple areas that I have not touched in a long time, and just chop them all down. Other than that, haven't done anything exciting with the antennas, but sure would like to. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. N8SOB, this is K8AVT. I'll be listening.
Well, good evening there, Sean. N8SOB, WA8ZJU. Thanks for picking me up here, and you're doing a great job as always. But I need to get my ears fixed. I could swear when I came, when I checked in, I could swear you said I was number 17, and I thought, boy, they must be getting things really rolling early here with Freenet. But but I came back in as okay, I'm number 7, so. Well, that's a good thing. Anyway, it's just lovely weather. I mean, this week, you know, we haven't seen a week like this in ages and ages, and it's even going to be getting better. And people are out riding their motorcycles now, and it's just great. And yeah, I guess tax deadline day is April 18th. I guess because the 15th is on a Saturday. I guess so. And they're giving us Monday too, so that's good. But mine are done, so I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, I had a great day yesterday. Spent time with my niece and her family. We went out to Outback for dinner in Canton, and came back here and shot the breeze, and we had a good time. I talked with my brother and my other niece and my nephew, and on the phone. So. That was good. Always good being able to get together with family however it's done. Anyway, we'll be here on Wednesday. Got the Eagles tomorrow night. The Eagle is flying. So everybody take care, and thanks again, Sean, for doing such a great job. And we'll turn it back to you. N8SOB, WA8ZJU. Everybody have a good evening. 7-3.
Kilo 3 Echo Sierra Lima.
10 Kilo Alpha 8 Uniform Golf Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, X-Ray Hotel.
Contact. Yeah, I gotta change my status to short time because I gotta get in the house and get my leg up in the air. Okay, thank you. Then this WGAW, and good evening, everybody here on the wonderful Wolverine Net. Well, I got therapy today on my knee replacement there, 30th of March, and I'm working through the therapy process here. And after I've been on my feet and standing and my leg in a down position for most of the time, it starts getting sore and aching, so I need to get it up in the air. So I'm gonna have to shut down here and go in the house and get back in the lazy boy and put the ice pack on my knee and kick back and relax for a bit, and then I got to do some more exercises for it. No, I'm not looking forward to that because doing them exercises is painful too. So, but anyhow, thanks a lot, guys, and glad I got in tonight to say howdy. Everyone have a wonderful day. We got 72 degrees here in Indian River today. This is awesome. Love the weather. Back to you. Thank you very much for letting me short time at WGAW.
All right there, Rod, WGAW and 8SOB. I'll tell you what, Rod, you're 20 over tonight. What a great signal. So, yeah, you know, they say no pain, no gain, buddy. So, all right, well, you get up there in the house, get that leg up. I hope it feels better for you, and you're able to get some relaxation on it. And if you got time, grab out your phone, go on the Wolverine single sideband website and fill out the form under the awards tab there, and Doris will send you out one of those postcard awards there, something for the Shack. So gives you something to do. Thanks for being in there. Glad we can get you in here a short time, my friend. That's why we have that option available. So with that, we'll clear with WGAW before we go back up to John there, W2FS. Was there any other check-ins? All right, hearing nothing, let's go up to W2FS. Good evening, John. Wolverine 604. And stand by Norm on awards night. Pick it up, John.
Hail Fredonia!
Oh, I'm beginning to enjoy that. Yeah, good. You've been to the Marx Brothers, clearly. Boy, what a great day. And it could have been warmer, but it was sunny all day long. Absolutely wonderful. And despite that, I spent some time in the afternoon behind the radio. And there wasn't a whole lot on the higher bands, but it did work being there on, what was that, 15 meters, I think. And, yeah, it was 15 meters this afternoon. There was a country that I had never been connecting with. And here's what I'll give you a thought. The prefix is Z8. Have you ever heard of a country like that? Well, I hadn't until I looked it up. The actual full thing was Z8 1D. That was the guy that I communicated with on FT8, and indeed on QRZ he's got his the person that handle his making pieces of stuff that come back to us to indicate that I'd actually gotten that. And I was amazed. That is South Sudan. Now, you probably have heard of Sudan and worked it. It's a little easier, but this is the first one of these I'd ever seen. So that was nice. That was really nice, especially since I didn't think I was going to get anything this afternoon. But, that's the thing. It can be an absolute thrill coming from, you have no idea where it's coming from. So I think it's terrific. This is Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Sierra.
Hi there, John, W2FS and 8SOB. I looked that up, and South Sudan, right up Juba. No kidding, man. Yeah, I was just like, I haven't worked them yet. No kidding. That's really neat. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. I'm sure that was a cool contact. Zulu 81 Delta. Dia El Hasadi. Wow, man. He's got a lot of lookups. He's very popular here on QRZ. He's got he's definitely got a he's got a club log as well. I didn't know if you've seen that. He updates that quite a bit. He does have club logs. So other than that, sounded good tonight there, John. You're 15, just about touching 20 over. So always a good signal coming out of Fredonia for sure. And have a great night there, John. Hopefully we can hear some more contacts like that. I'm going to have to look for that guy. What band was that on, by the way?
15 meters. It was a pretty good band the last few days when not much was happening with 12 meters and 10 meters.
Good deal, good deal. I'll have to keep a lookout at that. That's good to hear contacts to that continent like that. So good deal. Well, thanks for sharing that with us there, John. Hope you have a great week and enjoy this beautiful weather. It's going to be like this for a while, and we get to spread it all around, so we'll take it. So we'll clear with W2FS. Let's drop down and pick up, that's Norm out of Fort Wayne, Wolverine 516, KD9HAV. Good evening, Norm, and stand by ERV, ERV. You're on deck, Tom.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sean. N8SOB, Mr. 300. Good to hear you guys. Everybody on the net sounds good. My noise level is fairly low, and we seem to be doing all right. Hey, I want to give a shout-out to my friend KCAYQL Billy, who I was just talking to on DMR, and he monitors this net once in a while, so if he can hear me, I'll say hi. It's been a wonderful weekend. We had a wonderful Easter Sunday with my daughter, her husband, and their 3 children who live here in Fort Wayne. We had a great meal and just enjoyed time together. It's been a good day today. We did the Little Red Barn Net this morning and spent some time in the Word, spent some time in prayer, and then, man, I had a nice long ride, about 8 or 9 miles on the Little Red Chariot out riding the trails. So maybe not be able to walk very good, but boy, I can sure get out there and ride the trails on the Little Red Chariot. Hey, that's about all I've got, Sean. Thanks for picking me up, buddy. Good to hear all my friends out there on the Wolverine single sideband net. I'll say God bless and take care. God bless America. N8SOB, it's back to you and in your corner. N8SOB, KD9HAV. God bless. Take care. God bless America. 73, everybody.
Well, good deal there, Norm. Well, it sounds like you had a blessed Easter, no doubt. Man, what a trip on the Little Red Chariot today. After starting up bright and early on the Little Red Barn Net, getting on the Little Red Chariot, getting out on the trails. Man, that sounds like a really good day. Out there enjoying life, man, for sure. That's really good to hear, Norm. So good to hear you in tonight. Man, what a great signal. I looked down, I was like, yeah, he sounds pretty good tonight. I looked down, and you were right at 20 over. So doing a great job there tonight, Norm. Good to have you aboard tonight. So with that, we'll clear with KD9HAV. Let's drop down to get Tom here in Yale. That's Wolverine 605. N8ERV. Good evening there, Exotic Radio Voice. And then Standby Doors. And you're on deck. Pick it up, Tom, on awards night.
Well, thank you, everybody, on the Wolverine sideband net awards night. That's all right. I like awards. She does a good job. That Doris, she's a, pat her on the back. Kaz, you got to do that because you're closer. But if she tries to swatch it, just back up some. Anyway, everybody, it's been kind of a nice day. I had one of my ham friends come out that moves around a lot better than I do. We did some chopping. We chopped up this tree pretty good, so it's down kind of on the ground now the way. And guess what? The loop is back up in the air where it ain't really where I want it yet, but as soon as my wood guy comes out and cuts up the rest of this and hauls it away to his wood furnace, then I'll have a clean backyard. I can maybe get a couple things done. With that, is 64.3 degrees in Yale. Lots of sunshine today. Not a whole lot of wind. It was a nice day to be out in the backyard doing something anyway. So with that, I will say good evening to everybody. And Sean, you're doing a good job. And carry on all good work. And I'm going to get me a manly drink and go watch some TV, I think. So if I don't answer you on 4-6, you'll know why. N8ERV.
All right there, Tom. N8ERV, N8SOB. Well, hey, buddy, you let me know when it's clear to go, and you know, if you want to, if you want to get it up to a spot where you know you're going to be happy with it, I have no problem coming on out and giving you a hand with any of that. That's for sure. I enjoy doing it. I always look for a reason to fly my drone, and I really don't fly it as much. I only actually do it when I work on my antennas anymore. Maybe this summer I'll get it out a little bit more, but yeah, just let me know. So good to get outside. I'm sure you're out there burning some calories. Hang out with our friend Gene there. So thanks for checking in tonight there, Tom. Enjoy your adult beverage there, and make sure Oreo and your other kitty cat there are behaving themselves. So with that, we'll clear with N8ERV. Let's drop down and pick up Tom. No, that's Doris. I already not Tom yet. Tom, you're on deck. We're gonna pick up our awards manager. We're gonna try to keep this young lady busy tonight, making sure everybody gets on the awards website there on the Wolverine single sideband page, and get on the list and get this award. K8DXJ, N8SOB, over to you. Stand by, Tom and Cadillac.
This is Kilo 8 Delta X-Ray Juliet. Well, thank you, Sean. And yep, I've been pretty darn busy. I've got like 24 of them already done in the envelope and stamped. So that's progress for sure. So any of you that's checked in, please go to our website and fill out the information. I'll send you the award. And it doesn't make any difference if you're a member or non-member. So I started out the day today at the doctor's office. No big deal. It was just a routine thing. So, because she wanted to see me on 6 months, and here I was. So, and I get to see her again in September. Lucky me. But anyway, did that. We went out and had a little bit of lunch. Came back. Got the last load of laundry done. I got the clothes all folded. I've got everything packed. Everything's ready to take out to the car, which we will be doing tomorrow. We will be leaving Thursday. We'll be leaving Wednesday. Oh, that tongue of mine. We'll be leaving Wednesday. We won't be back until probably late on Monday. So I know that all our net controls will hold down the fort, and if we do have a chance, we might even look up your your remote and check in if we can. So anyway, that's pretty much it from here. Looking forward to hear everybody tomorrow night. With that, we'll turn it back to you. This is K8DXJ.
All right there, Doris. Well, as you two know, my remote is always up, especially during the net. I like to promote that and get more check-ins as well. Like we pulled in Neil. You know, isn't that awesome how we get people like this? And another one that I definitely miss hearing was, oh man, the guy out of Missouri. Oh man, Carl. You know, yeah, November 0, yeah, N to 0 CEL. Another guy that always used the remote and got in here, man. Definitely missed that guy. What a friendly man he was. But anywho, good deal on getting those awards stuffed and printed out and all that good stuff, putting your magic to work there in the shack. So thanks for all the hard work there, Doris. Definitely appreciate it. And we'll keep on spreading the awards word here. So with that, we'll clear with KDXJ. Let's drop down and pick up Tom and Cadillac. That's Wolverine 542. WB8 WIV, that's Whiskey and Vodka. Good evening, Tom, and stand by my buddy Taz.
Good evening, Sean, and thanks for taking the net tonight.
N8SOB and the wonderful Wolverines, WB8, WYB. We got about 66 degrees here. Boy, I think we got up to about 71 or 72 today up there, which is really good. And all the snow's gone except for, really big piles and they're just about gone. So I would guess by the end of the week it'll be done completely. Hopefully it stays done too. Well, I had an outstanding day today. I was at school, took special ed and classes and in the high school, and those guys did really well. So it was a mellow day for me. And came home, got in a good walk with the wife and the dogs. Took them walking. They enjoyed that. It was warm. I got rid of my school clothes and went with a T-shirt. It was that warm here, so it worked quite well too. It was warm, but anyway, and so I had a pretty good day. I got to talk to my friends down on 3673, and then came up here for the Wolverine Net. So everything's going real well. I did manage to get half my yard picked up last night in between nets. And I'll try to maybe sneak out there tonight and get something done before 7, but probably won't make it. As I see, it's already 6:44 here. So anyhow, I should be home tomorrow. I'm not planning on working, and Wednesday I should be home. Thursday and Friday I'll be subbing in for my daughter. So she's got to do testing and stuff. Anyhow, that's my day. That's my story. Everybody sounded real good. Everybody's signals were pretty good, although tonight I think the K-index is at 3. The signals weren't, some of them weren't as good as before, but that's understandable with the K at 3. But the sunspots went up to, I think, 92, and the solar flux is at 130, if I can remember right. Anyway, everybody have a great evening. 7-3 all the way around. Back to you, Sean. And again, thanks. N8SOB, WB8, WYB. I'll be clear. Good evening.
All right, good evening there, Tom. Good deal there, my friend. And good deal on getting out there yesterday and getting some things picked up between nets and enjoying the weather while we can. It's going to be here for a little bit, so especially for the week. And a good deal on having a productive day today and then the next 2 days off and filling in for your daughter the other 2. So good deal there. Glad that sounds like that works out pretty good for you guys. So with that, hope to hear you tomorrow night there, Tom. Hope you enjoy the day. Get some things more. Maybe we'll hear about more things that you're getting done outside as we're getting better weather as comes tomorrow as well. So with that, we'll clear with WB8 WIV. Let's drop down and pick up the Grand Pumbaa. That's Wolverine 399. That's the man you get a hold of if you want to become a member here on the Wolverine Single Sideband Net. Taz, KTAS out of Romulus, Michigan. Good evening, Taz, and stand by Mark in Waverly, Ohio. You're on deck there, Mark. Pick it up, Taz. What's up, buddy?
N8SOB, my buddy Sean. This is Kilo 8 Tango Alpha Sierra, Taz in Romulus, Michigan. Sean, thanks for doing it. Thanks for being there. Appreciate all you do as we do all of our net controls, and we appreciate your dedication. It certainly is a dedication. And, of course, you know I'm here. I'll pick up the file after the net. And Doris is working away here on the award, so she's busy. And started off in Romulus this morning, 29 degrees. We had a slight frost. Wasn't too bad. We did warm up to 67. Just a beautiful sunny day here. No wind. And like Doris said, I drove her to her doctor appointment. We went out for lunch and then came back, and I just played FT8 while she was making me some money. So that's been pretty much our day. And that's pretty much it. Enjoying the beautiful weather. Of course, like Doris said, we're leaving Wednesday morning, early Wednesday morning for Portland, Tennessee. Gonna spend spend time with youngest daughter, her husband, and my grandson and granddaughter. That's my youngest out of 15 grandkids, so we'll spend a little time with them and looking forward to it. With that, I'll say 7-3. We'll ride along here and turn it back over to you, Sean. NASOB, Kilo 8 Tango Alpha Sierra.
All right there, Taz. I'm holding you to it. Hopefully we see you guys stick your head in the remote at least a couple times and check in with us here. Even if it's in and out, it's there for you. You guys are ready and able to key up and use it away. So hopefully you enjoy your time with family. That's always a good time, especially if take a little travel as well and kind of get a new sight of some new scenery for a little bit as well. So sounding good, and always good when Doris is making you some money. Have a great night there, Taz. Take it easy. With that, we'll clear with KTAS. Let's drop down and pick up Wolverine 633. That's Mark out of Waverly, Ohio, out of the great Buckeye State. Gotta love the Buckeye State, Mark. WO8A, good evening. And then we'll pick up Bob and Windsor, and then after Bob, we'll take a quick pause for more check-ins. What's going on, Mark? How you doing tonight, buddy?
N8SOB at WO8A. I'm doing fine there, Sean. I'm doing real good. Make sure if I heard something come in with me. Okay, got it. It's a beautiful day here in southern Ohio. Great day. It's been nice. I went to the doctor and didn't have much going on there. Just wanted to make sure that didn't have any infections. They're going to do something to my back, so we're going to get that scheduled pretty soon. But I haven't been doing too much, just trying to heal up and enjoying the day that God's put together here, man. It's nice. You sound great. You really do. I think everyone sounds good tonight. Good copy on everybody. Thanks a lot for doing it. And I'll try to get on there for the awards. I'm having trouble. I don't know how to get my daggone computer out of airplane mode. All of a sudden it's in airplane mode and I can't go wireless with it. Driving me crazy. I can't remember how to. I go in there and I hit the airplane mode, but it says it can't connect because it's in airplane mode. I said, duh. But anyway, I'll try to figure it out. I'm challenged. WO8A.
Comment.
Go ahead, Doris.
Hey, Mark, I'll just put you in on the list since you're having trouble.
All right, Doris. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Grand Quebec.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for that, Doris. That's greatly appreciated. That is awesome stuff. Maybe it's a little bit of a perk of being a member, but that's good stuff. And, yeah, I'm sure hopefully you figure it out there, Mark. But other than that, great signal like always. I think I heard you on 160 the other morning. And I can't get myself up early enough to really want to participate. I'm more of and this is coming from me because I hate just listening, but I'm just a listener in the morning. But other than that, got you 20 over up here into the thumb tonight there, Mark. Always a pleasure to get you in here. Glad we got you on here on awards night, and sounding good, mister. Good luck on the computer and getting that bad boy out of the airplane mode. So with that, we'll clear with WO8A, 7-3 to you, Mark. Let's pick up Bob in Windsor. That's Wolverine 570. What a great asset he has became to this net. VE3KUZ, good evening, Bob. And before we pick up Dallas and Bowling Green, we'll take a quick pause. But before that, we're going to international to Windsor. What's up, Bob?
My Canadian cousin.
Hey, John, how's it going? Yeah, it sounds like everybody is sounding upbeat today, and me as well. I had a great day. The sun is shining. I spent a lot of time outside today. Got a lot done. Got all the garden furniture or the patio furniture out on the patio and under the gazebo. Cleaned everything up, and so the shed's cleaned up. And I worked on a few of the gardens today, getting them ready for planting, and yeah, it was just an enjoyable day outside. I hated to come back in, but yeah, it was supper time, so had to do that, and then checked into the net. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot better too. I mean, I had a bad cold since last Thursday, so it's good to feel better too. You know, you get a lot more energy when all that's put behind you. Anyway, not much else to say. Tomorrow maybe I might even do some antenna work. I don't know. We'll see if we can get to that. The one-tube wonder is now a two-tube wonder, and I don't understand it. I took the two tubes out of the other amp and stuck them in here, and they both work, which I expected. But I took the tubes that are out of this one and put them in the other amp, and they work. So I don't know what happened there, but now I got 4 working tubes, so I can't complain about that. Anyway, I'll put it back to you, Sean. You're doing a great job, and certainly appreciate you doing the net control job. You do a great job. N8SOB from VE3KUZ.
Well, I appreciate the kind words there. Quick question. Have you checked the sockets and everything on your main amp there?
Checked them in what way? I mean, they seem to have conductivity.
Well, yeah, just, because sometimes they get a little loose and they don't like to grab onto the pins real well.
Yeah, I tried that. The only thing I did do, though, and I did resolder the legs on the tubes. One of them was a little bit suspect, so I did resolder them. I don't know if that did it or not, but I couldn't be happier that they're all working.
I guarantee that's what did it. I don't know how many of those 500Zs I've had in my Heath kit, because what happens is you're only blowing on the tubes, so the sockets themselves don't get cooled down very much, and they get hot. And that's just I think it's this tin core solder that's in there. And it starts, it starts moving down into there, and it does start over time, kind of small arcs in there, and it gets dirty. And yeah, you could have helped it out by doing that. It's always good to do those on older tubes, because I've gotten to the point where I've taken that whole piece off the bottom of the tube and cleaned it all out and willowed and cleaned all the pins coming out of the tube, and I've repinned I've repinned a couple of them right back to life, to where some of them people thought these tubes were dead, and just come to find out that it was just bad pins in those sockets. It's kind of a poor design, if you ask me. It's not really a direct connect. That solder fails in one of those, those sockets like that. That's no good. So good deal, man. That is awesome. You just saved yourself some money. You got 2 sets of tubes, and man, I could see it in the signal. You were 25 back to 30 over, so definitely the big signal so far. So good to hear that, man. Always love to hear positive things, and I think you're right. It is an upbeat kind of a day, even though it's a Monday. I just think this weather is just putting really good pheromones in the air. And it is a great day. It definitely is. So thanks for checking in there, Bob. And, if you don't get to antennas tomorrow, there's always the next day or the day after. And antenna season is approaching real fast here. So you'll have bunches of time. With that, we'll clear with VE3KUZ. Before we pick up Dallas and Bowling Green, let's take a quick pause and see if there's anybody else that would like to check in with us on the Wolverine single sideband net. Give me a call. This is N8SOB.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Tango Tango.
Comment.
All right, we got you, Brian. Who was the comment?
WB8, UV8.
Yeah, what's up, Jerry?
Hey, from our on can't get out of airplane mode, tell them to try shutting it off and let it set a couple of minutes and then try it again. Sometimes that works.
All right, gotcha, Jerry. Are you still there, Mark? 08A? If I hear him again, and if he's still battling with it, I'll let him know there, Jerry. Thanks for that advice, buddy, for sure. And, all right, so we did pick up KD8OTT there. Any other check-ins before we get back up to the list here? Okay, it is awards night, too. Don't forget there. So, Brian, since you checked in with us, go to our website and fill out the form there, buddy, under the awards tab. And Doris will get you something cool out in the mail there. It's nice keepsake from the net. So, with that, let's go back up to the list here. Pick up Dallas out of Bowling Green, Ohio. Another great Buckeye, Wolverine 590, K8DLF. Good evening, Dallas, and stand by my buddy Leonard. You're on deck.
Good evening, Sean, and everybody on the Wolverine single sideband net. This is Dallas, K8DLF here in Bowling Green, where we're sitting at 67 degrees right now. Boy, I'm really tickled with the weather today. I worked outside most of the afternoon cutting up wood and cleaning up a tree that was down out in the back corner of the yard, and got one more to do, maybe get that done tomorrow, and a bunch of evergreen branches to pick up and get rid of, and then we'll be pretty well set here. So that's what we did today. Great weather, and everybody's sounding good tonight on the net, and that's about it for me. So we'll turn it back over to you, Sean. Everyone have a great evening out there. 7-3 all. N8SOB. This is K8DLF, Bowling Green.
All right, Dallas, 20 over, buddy. Definitely sounding good. Always good to get you in here. And, yeah, when you checked in, I was distracted with my 2-meter rig blasting me away here. And so always good to hear you. Glad that you're enjoying the day, too. Glad to hear all these reports, even though you guys are south of us. And even though it is warm, we got 63 degrees on the dot now. So definitely enjoy the rest of the evening around Bowling Green there, Dallas, and have a better tomorrow for sure. I'm sure we'll talk to you then. So with that, we'll clear with KDLF. Let's drop down and pick up Alpha Delta 8, Foxtrot Q. 88FK out of Madison Heights. Good evening, Len. Real good to have you aboard tonight. And stand by John in Columbia City, Indiana, W9WN. You're on deck, John. Pick it up, Len.
Comment.
Stand by, Len. Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, KHCGS. Hey, when you get to my name, which is short, if I'm not there, just skip me and I'll do a recheck. I got something to do here real quick.
All right, I will give you a call. Yeah, you're super close. So, yeah, no problem. I'll give you one call if you don't come right back. Just go ahead and recheck. All right, go ahead, Len. Pick it up. What's going on in Madison Heights?
Oh, it's a light one. I pick it up, and it's pretty light with great signals tonight. This is Len 88FK in Madison Heights, where it is 69 degrees. A little bit warmer than the 63 you said you had up there in Fort Gratiot. So, yeah, it's antenna weather for sure. We're getting some antennas ready to put up Thursday for a local ham that needs some assistance. So we are going to hang some fan dipole for him. He's already got an 80 meter up, but the ice freezing rain took down his support for his 80 meters. So we're going to get that up and hang some other dipoles underneath it, and it should serve him well, I'm sure. And hopefully he'll be able to get on the Wolverine single sideband net here. Well, we're going to go up and have some bean soup. We had a ham yesterday, and so we brought the bone back and made some bean soup today. My sweet wife did, and that's going to be our supper tonight. So good advice on repinning the tubes. I'll keep that in mind there. N8SOB and the Wolverine single sideband net. This is 88FK.
All right there, Len. Well, good deal on helping somebody with an antenna there. That's always it's always good to have, if somebody to help you with some antennas there, and always fun experimenting with somebody else as well, a different location, what have you, and it's always the pride after you help somebody else out there, and then you hear them on the air, and that's what's so great about this hobby. So I just wish you guys weren't so far away, if I didn't have so much going on with work and what have you, I'd have more time. But, man, I would just love to come down and help you guys out, or just shoot the breeze, as my buddy Marcia would say, and what have you there. So good deal there, Len. Glad to have hams like you around, and very jealous that you live so close to Bob. Man, what some knowledge that man holds right there. So good to know him in the ham radio community. So with that, we'll clear with 88FK. Let's drop down and pick up John, W9WN, out of Columbia City, Indiana. That's Wolverine 586. And then we'll see if Greg is still there. Pick it up, John.
N8 SOB and the Wolverine single sideband net. Here is W9WN. Well, good evening, Sean, once again, and good evening, everyone on the net. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. Here in northeastern Indiana, we have 65 degrees, and that's down from a high of 66 about 45 minutes ago. So it is a beautiful day here. It is just about like yesterday. Just about made to order for this time of year, I would say. And it was a busy day for me. I mowed here for the first time. It really didn't need it, but I thought, well, I'm going to do some things here that will make mowing difficult for the next several days, so I'll just go ahead and do it, be done with it. So that was the maiden voyage for my new Skag commercial diesel mower. That ran real well today. And then late this afternoon, hopefully you're hearing me all right. I'm only on one of the high towers. I got the other one down for some work. But my YL and I, we took the Polaris Ranger around there and hooked onto that thing up a few feet with the winch on the front of that thing, and I got the bolts undone down there. We left that over with that winch on the front of the Polaris, and it worked beautifully, just beautifully. I can walk those up and down myself. I've done it. But that winch made it a whole lot easier. Didn't have to really lift anything. So that's down, and I'm ready to do some work on that whole setup over there. I've done it on the other tower, the one we're on now, but I'm going to do quite a bit of extensive work on the base of that thing over the next few days. Hopefully, nice weather for it. Let's see, what else? Oh, I called High Gain, which is now a division of MFJ. You know, a lot of people knock MFJ, but I'll tell you, they saved a lot of brands that ordinarily would have just went the way of the wild buffalo, you know. Like High Gain being one of them. No, they do Ameritron. You know, they got a lot of different things they've bought up, and the beauty of it is anything that High Gain's ever made, you can order parts from MFJ, their High Gain division. So today I called them and I ordered all the plastic parts for this High Gain TH7DX that I bought last week. All the trap caps and end caps, all that stuff, all that plastic stuff. In fact, they sell it all as a kit. And not real cheap, but, you know, that thing will be just like new once they get done with it here. And that thing's a high dollar antenna today. You look one of those up, it almost turns you the other way. They are very pricey. Of course, a lot of material in that thing. So anyway, I guess that's it from me. Everybody sounding good here in northeastern Indiana this evening. Nice signals, especially from you, Sean. So with that, we'll say 7-3, and thanks again for doing the net. N8 SOB and the Wolverine single sideband net W9WN. Good evening.
All right there, John. W9WN, N8SOB. Yeah, great signal with some QSB up and down. Not bad QSB, anywhere between 10 to 15 over. So always sounding good. Definitely got a great copy on you, and definitely always got something they got. Man, you are a busy guy there, John. I love how motivated you are. You definitely don't You don't. It doesn't sound like there's a very stale moment in John's life there. So, hey, I appreciate you checking in, and what you got going on right now is rocking and rolling, and appreciate the signal report on my end as well. So with that, we'll clear with our friend John there, W9WN. That was Wolverine 586. Let's drop down and see if that guy in Southwest Michigan is there. KCGS, you still there, Greg? All right, no big deal. He will recheck. What about Ed here in Roseville? Let's see what kind of copy we got on you there, Ed. WD8V, good evening, Ed. And then standby KRX, Brad. You're on deck, Brad. Pick it up, Ed.
Okay. Let's see, get the right call here. N8SOB, this is WD8V in Roseville, Michigan. Sunny Roseville, we had a beautiful day today, and we did some work around the house, and thanks for fitting me in there. We're about to be called in for dinner. Didn't figure I was that late getting in here, but there was there ahead of me. Nothing much else going on over here. It's good to hear George, WJINW. He's a so it's good hearing him on the net. Okay, I once was a senior of the Buzzard Group Net, but I haven't heard them in quite a while. And I became Wolverine there 10 years ago, since found out 300. At any rate, it's good hearing everybody out there. Doing well, as I am. And their wife is doing the same. So we don't have much to report over here. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, sir. And have a great evening. Everyone have a great day. And we'll talk to everyone later on down the road. This is returning it back to N8SOB.
All right there, Ed, WD8V, N8SOB. Well, I'll tell you what, this is the second time I've had you check in with me. I did have you check in with me last Sunday for the first time, or last Monday for the first time. And good to see you becoming a regular with us here, Ed, for sure. And, yeah, better copy on you this time. And definitely still a little bit QSB on the band, but not too bad there, Ed. So you take it easy. Glad that you're coming aboard and checking in with us, that's for sure. So with that, we'll clear with WD8V. Let's drop down and see if Brad is around. KC9KRX out of Hobart, Indiana. Good evening, Brad. Stand by my buddy Rusty, VOW out of Lambertville. First, let's see if Brad is there. You there, Brad?
All right, N8SOB, KC9KRX. Good evening, Sean. Oh, you got a good list going there. Hope you're doing okay. You're sounding good. Good evening to all participating on the net. And I hope everybody's having a good evening. Last I checked earlier, it was 73 degrees, and not too bad of a day today. And hope everybody else is enjoying the nice weather as well. And I think we got some more coming around yet. Just wanted to come in and say hello, wave a hand to all. N8SOB and KC9KRX. And Doris, if you're listening, can you put me on the internet? I don't have internet. KC9KRX.
You mean you want the award?
Pardon? Yes.
Will do. Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
Awesome. I love hearing that stuff right there. That is awesome stuff. Good stuff there. I'm glad that he had mentioned that. So that explains why there's no email there on the QRZ page for Brad, because I've been meaning to reach out to you there, Brad. So well, good deal. Glad that Doris is there to help you out. So great deal. Glad that you mentioned that, because it is awards night. It's been a while since I mentioned that. Man, I've been slacking, Doris. I pinch myself here. But it is awards night. Thanks for checking in there, Brad. Glad that you were there and you've been riding along with us, and sounded good like always. So with that, we'll clear with KC9KRX. So let's drop down and pick up Rusty. That's Wolverine 555, that triple nickel guy. Mr. Tuesday Night out of Lambertville, Michigan, WB8VOW. The guy's been out there grilling today. I wonder how that's been going. We're going to find out. Pick it up, Rusty, and then stand by Kicking Sand Jeff. You're on deck.
N8SOB and the wonderful Wolverine, WB8VOW. Well, hey, the grilling was good. So Lady Di has her choice of hot dogs, hamburgers, or chicken when she comes home. She's working the late shift Monday and Tuesday these days. So it works pretty well with my duties as net host on Tuesday night because I'm not in a hurry to get off. She doesn't get off work until after 8. So, but yeah, it was nice getting the grill out, nice doing some summer things. I sat out on the back porch today in the sun because I got some of the lawn chairs and all that kind of stuff out. And then I went to the chiropractor on this stupid pinched nerve thing, and yeah, the X-ray they took last week says that my hip. This is just too funny. So Diane just had her hip replaced. Well, if I'm not careful, I'm next in line. So that's just what I didn't want to hear. So at any rate, I'm glad hers went so well because she'll be sitting there saying, "Suck it up, boy, and get it done." But yeah, the chiropractor thinks he can keep me in a good spot. So we'll see. I have to do what he tells me to do. And of course, that's the part that comes the hardest, is following through and doing what I'm told to do. But I got to get. I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, I got about a week to go, and I'm going to have to cut the yard. So I'm either going to have to get better or just suffer through it, and that's the way it's going to go here. But we'll see what happens. At any rate, at least there's a reason it's been taking so long to get well, and that was good to know. It just wasn't the reason I wanted to hear. So, at any rate, we'll throw it back your way, Shawnee. You're doing a great job. N8SOB, WB8VOW, 73s, everyone.
All right there, Rusty. WB8VOW, N8SOB. Well, I know. Yeah, I know I'm not, we're your age, my age, but you got to think. You and I are probably closer in age than most of the other operators here, and you're still not as old as my parents, so you're not that old. You technically aren't, Rusty. You really aren't. I know compared to me, it's easy to say this and that, but no, in all honesty, you should be all right. I mean, just look at how well your wife went through all this, so I'm sure you're not going to let any of this keep you down. I'm glad that you're seeking medical attention and trying to get it figured out. That's for sure. That's definitely, some people are stubborn. I have my stepdad. He's very stubborn. He's always in pain, and he just gets up and does it every day, goes to work and just deals with it. And he's not a big pill guy. He doesn't, he's not all about that stuff. He's not about surgeries and it's just glad to hear you guys, going and getting checked out, because he just upsets me sometimes because I just hate that he's in pain and he just doesn't do nothing about it. So he gets to the point where you try not to care because he gets to the point where he doesn't really care. So, hey, it's all right there, Rusty. You'll get through it, buddy. Like I said, you're not that old. You really aren't. So, you're good to go. You're still in my eyes, a young strapper. You're out there keeping up to me that day out there at Taz's and 90-plus degree humidity and what have you. Have a great night there, Rusty. Glad that the barbecue turned out great. So with that, we'll clear with WB8VOW. Let's drop down and pick up Jeff out of the shores of Muskegon, Wolverine 557, W8 Kicking Sand. Good evening, Jeff. And after Jeff, we'll take a quick pause for more check-ins. Pick it up, Jeff.
All right, Sean. N8SOB, this is Whiskey 8 Kilo Sierra Jeff in Muskegon. And we thank you, Sean. And yes, we are still alive and kicking, folks, but we haven't been on the radio too much lately because we are still ailing a little bit, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it here next week. They're going to do an MRI of my abdomen and see if they can figure out what's going on. So hopefully they'll get to the bottom of it because it's really getting old and I'm tired of not feeling good. And hopefully they'll get to the bottom of it. So, but other than that, things are going fairly decent here at home. Robin's knee replacement has gone really good. She's got good mobility of her knee now, and that's coming along real well. And camping season's right around the corner, and we can't wait. We're ready to go. So, well, almost ready to go. We got a lot of stuff to do, but anyway, we'll get her all done and we'll get her all ready to rock and roll. So, anyway, everybody take care, 73s, and we appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers through this trying time for us. So with that, we'll catch y'all tomorrow. W8KS Muskegon with 59 degrees. Back to you, Sean.
Feel better.
Right, you better. Just like Rusty said. Yeah, it's good to hear you. I mean, your voice sounds better. It definitely, at first I could tell that it definitely wasn't the same Jeffy Mike, but man, you're definitely coming along. Super good to hear that, my friend. And you got to get better because you got camping coming up. And do you have any big camping excursions coming up here, Jeff?
Well, yeah, we're booked through until into July already, so it's just going to depend on what goes on with my health at this point. So we got Robin where we got her motoring, so it's that's where we're at on that.
Good deal. Good to hear that the plans are still the plans are still in movement there. So good stuff there, Jeff. All right, well, I'm really glad to hear your voice tonight. Definitely take it easy one day at a time, and enjoy this weather the best day you can there. So definitely praying for you, and definitely a good speedy recovery, and get out of the woods of all this and back to where you were. So with that, we'll clear with W8KS. Before we pick up BCF out of Georgia there, and my buddy Bob out of Norcross, let's take a quick pause and see if there's anybody else out there lurking, wanting to check in with us on awards night on the Wolverine Single Sideband Net. Please call N8SOB.
Hello, Sean, WB8PSC. How are you?
We're doing great. Good to hear you there, Maury. Hope you're doing well. Anybody else?
Recheck.
N8SOB, WB8BHK.
All right, WB8BHK, Herb. Okay, so we did pick up Maury, small block Chevy, BHK Herb. We got Greg. You'll be next, Greg. Anybody else?
What number you on, Sean?
Oh, look at you. BCF 29, so actually I'm going in for a recheck, and 29, and you're 30.
Perfect timing. Thank you, sir.
All right, good deal. So, yep, you didn't miss your turn. Any other check-ins?
N9QPJ.
Hey, N9QPJ. Got you, Andy. Anybody else? All right, let's go back to our recheck, K8CGS, the guy in Southwest Michigan. Good evening, Greg. Stand by BCF.
Well, thanks, Sean, and you're sounding great. 25 over. Actually, everybody sounded great. Band's better this evening than yesterday. Not that it was bad yesterday. It's just better today. Anyway, Greg here, K8CGS in Southwest Michigan, and like everybody else, it's just almost a perfect day. And yeah, I have my neighbor's boats parked out here in my parking lot, so I can work on electronics, and now I'm in fabrication mode, and my plexiglass came in, and I thought that was the most fun part because I needed to cut it. I've never really worked a lot with plexiglass, but I wanted it cut. It's 1/4 inch thick, and I wanted it 4.5 by 4.5 in 2 pieces cut. And luckily, there's a glass guy about a mile away, been there for 36 years, and I took it down. He didn't even charge me for cutting it and rounding the corners, but he made a comment. He goes, "What are you going to do with this?" It's going to be a deck mount for a fish finder, and then this is the back plate. And he goes, "Do you have he called it a step drill, those cone-looking things. You see them. I've never ever used one." And I said, "No." And he picked one up, and he goes, "You need to get one of these." He says, "If you just use a regular drill, you may get lucky and not crack plexiglass, but if you get lucky and don't crack it, it'll actually create micro cracks in there, and then once you torque it down, it's either going to crack or it's going to heat up or get cold and it'll crack. And luckily, he owned the hardware store across the street, so I went and bought one. So maybe he was upselling me. Those things are expensive. Of course, he owns the bar next door, too, and that's the only thing I didn't do. I didn't go to the bar. So I hit two of his 3 stores and bought one of those things, and, man, it's going to look awesome. But with the VOR, it's just exhausting. I get dizzy. I have to stop. But I hopefully will have this all wrapped up by this Friday. So, hey, Sean, sounding great. Everybody out there is sounding great. And good evening to everybody. This is K8CGS, back to net.
All right there, Greg. K8CGS, N8SOB. The best thing I heard out of all that was that you left, you went out and about, man, and yeah, plexiglass can be a little stubborn sometimes. I know I've watched my stepdad. I got a window that I just replaced and just put plexiglass in it, and you just got to cut it real good, and you're able just to break it. But it sounds like you're definitely using a little bit bigger piece than what we were using. So, well, good deal there. Hopefully that all comes together for you. Sounds like you had a good, productive day. That's really good to hear, Greg. Glad that you're out and about and seeing some scenery there. That's good stuff. So glad to hear you're starting to maybe getting out in the up there for sure. So with that, we'll clear with KCGS. Let's drop down to Norcross, Georgia, and pick up Bob. That's NABCF, Wolverine 530. And then we'll pick up Rick, RNE. You're on deck, Rick. Pick it up, Bob. What's up in Georgia? Is it 80 degrees yet?
Good evening, Sean. N8SOB from November 8th, Bravo, Charlie Foxtrot, Bob, Norcross, Georgia. Well, Sean, a couple things. I tried to razz with you a little bit on the pre-net home window. We threw some bait in the water and trolled around, didn't get no bites. And so like a lot of them days we had out there in Lake Michigan growing up, grounded a lot of baits in the water, didn't get any bites. But just had a little fun, or tried to anyway. And Rusty, I didn't hear all the conversation, buddy, but I hope you figure it out and get better. And positive mental attitude, brother. Just follow my footsteps. I'm not going to let it get to me. You'll be too mean, too hungry, and just not going to deal with it. So it pretty much stays away. I guess that comes with the little bit of Irish I got in my bloodstream. But anyway, Sean. Now, we started out in the 80s end of last week, and had a good start to the Masters, and then had another one of them fronts come through here, and temperatures dropped out. A lot of rain, thunderstorms, a lot of wind. Saturday it never got out of the 40s, just a miserable day, and it was questionable whether they were going to get the tournament in, but things cleared out. Turned sunny yesterday, it warmed up. Watched the rest of it, and had a great Easter. Had a little prime rib dinner, and just relaxed with Terry and enjoyed it. And then back to work today, and I'll tell you what, we got some good work on the books, and we got a lot of irons in the fire. We're just sort of in a holding pattern right now. Taking care of our number one client, and then waiting to see what happens. So it's going to be interesting. With that and everything else going on in the world, I don't really know what to look forward to, but we're going to make the best of it, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So anyway, other than that, going good, and looking forward to August up there in Michigan. Still trying to work that situation out. So anyways, thanks for picking me up, Sean. Y'all have a great night. Take care, 73s. And we'll try to get back in here later on this week. Back to you. NASOB from NHBCF.
All right there, Bob. N8BCF, N8SOB. Yeah, I seen your comment there on being on the throne on Monday nights here. Not the big chair, it's the throne. I caught that. So, well, good deal. Glad all is going on is good there, going on for you there, Bob, for sure. And always good to get you checked in here for sure. So hope you have a great night. Enjoy the weather. And hopefully you don't get any of that rain that's moving through Missouri right now south of us. So with that, we'll clear with N8BCF. Let's see what Rick had for dinner. W8RNE from N8SOB. Standby RNA, Eric.
N8SOB, W8RNE. Good evening, Sean, and all the wonderful Wolverines out there. I hope everybody had a wonderful Easter. Ate a lot. I know I did. And yeah, I'm paying for it now. The dinner tonight, Sean, was I told we had to go out. We didn't actually go out to dinner. We just went out, and we were passing by the store and kind of said, you know what? I ate so much yesterday. I think it's time for a salad. So we stopped at the grocery store, picked up a head of lettuce and all the fixings for a good salad, and we had ham from yesterday, so that went in it, and some bacon bits and croutons and cheese and all kinds of stuff. It was good. I just finished it about 10 minutes ago, so but that's about it for dinner tonight anyway. It was good. I try to, man, I ate so much yesterday. I must have ate 5-6 pieces of ham and all the other fixings, so it was a good evening, and I was bloated and full at the end of the day. So other than that, we're at 55 degrees right now. Still chilly over here. We didn't break it, man. Down in Cincinnati, they were at almost 80, and we're up here freezing at 55. So I don't know what you're probably about the same up there, Sean. But that's all I got. Thanks for picking me up. Doing a fantastic job, my friend, as usual.
All right there, Rick. W8RNE from N8SOB. Well, good deal there, Rick. I don't know. Do you got your amp on tonight?
I do. You're getting about almost a kilowatt.
All right, yeah, I got he was not as strong as normal, but I got my cat trying to get out my window here. I opened up. He's a stubborn guy. So good deal there, Rick. Well, I'm glad that dinner went well for you. And definitely always good to get the Buckeyes stayed in here. And them Buckeyes got another great commit Sunday evening from a guy named Air Nolan, A-I-R, Air Nolan, 4-star quarterback. So the 2024 class. Big recruit, man. Just keep on piling them on. So have a great night there, Rick. Good to hear you in here. Glad that was perfect timing. With that, we'll clear with W8RNE, and let's drop down and pick up Eric, Mr. Sunday Night, Wolverine 597, KD9RNA. Good evening, Eric. What's up, buddy? Stand by, UVA Jerry.
N8SOB and the group. This is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for having me in here tonight, Sean. And wow, you're just working a list tonight. And wow, 20 plus or plus 20 tonight, and maybe going over that. Maybe pushing plus 25. Anyhow, great day around here today. It was 72 and sunny, and I have been outside working on the yard all day. Had a brush pile. I've got a couple of brush piles that I've built up that need to be burned. I got one of them burned that's taking care of a stump that I need, and had the skid steer out and grubbed out some of the tree line and cleaned up winter damage from the last couple of years, and I was able to dig 6 stumps out today. So I just had a fantastic day out in the property today. Still watching the fire going. The fire's probably going to burn for days because I got green logs on there, but that's okay. It's manageable now, so we'll do it like that. Anyhow, not a lot else going on other than that. Working on the yard and cooking Diane dinner. Cooked her lunch today, and we didn't grill ribeyes on Saturday like we usually do because we had Easter dinner, so I grilled ribeyes for lunch today. Anyhow, that's what I got for you, Sean. Enjoy the net. I'll be listening along here, and have a great evening. N8SOB, this is KD9RNA, back to net.
All right there, Eric, KD9RNA, N8SOB. Well, I'm glad you had a good Easter there, that's for sure. So I was wondering if I was going to get my buddy Eric on the list tonight. Got you in here at 31, and man, you were just about, I was watching the signal, and man, you were so close to 20 over, and it just didn't hit it. Maybe 18, 17 if we wanted to be technical. But, Yeah, it's definitely getting warm in the shack, and we're going to have to figure something else out here during come the summer when I'm here on Monday night. So sounded good tonight there, Eric. Glad that you came aboard, and glad that I get to follow you from Sunday night. So it was a pleasure getting you to do your thing last night. So with that, we'll clear with KD9RNA. Let's drop down and pick up that alien, WB8 to UVA out of Benton Harbor. That's my buddy Jerry. He never misses a Monday night if I'm here. Pick it up, Jerry, and then stand by Neil as he's riding shotgun on the remote. You're on deck, Neil. Pick it up, Jerry. All right there, Jerry. WB8UVA at 8SOB. A little bit of a light copy on you tonight there, Jerry. Not like normal. I've noticed that the band is up and down a little bit on some areas here, so I was trying to switch back and forth between antennas here. Just couldn't get just 100% where I would want you there. So it's definitely always good to hear your voice, and I'm glad that you came in there with a comment there for Mark WO8A about his airplane mode there. I was hearing you good then, but this time was a little rough. The noise is kind of coming up a little bit. So with that, let's drop down and clear with WB8UVA. Hope to hear you next Monday, Jerry. Let's pick up Neil riding shotgun out of Bedford, New Hampshire on the N8SOB remote, NB9D from N8SOB here on awards night. What's going on, Neil?
Okay, there we go. This is November Bravo 9 Delta, Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire on the N8SOB link. Well, hello, Sean, and hello, everyone else on the net. All in all, a really nice day today, absolutely gorgeous out there. I was walking with our dog early this morning, and yes, I believe we saw the Easter bunny, really cute little bunny, not more than a couple feet away, and it didn't really seem all that frightened. It just kind of hopped off leisurely. And, yep, so we saw the Easter bunny, and life is pretty good. We're been having a lot of fun experimenting on the latest and greatest with technology, AI, and other kind of related technologies. And suffice to say, I haven't bowled a 300 game until now. So, yep, stay tuned. We'll send it back to net control. N8SOB, NB90.
Comment.
Oh, we had a comment?
Roger, KACGS.
Go ahead, Greg.
Hey, Neil, you're 20 over here in Southwest Michigan. What antenna are you using?
Okay, hi. Yeah, we're going through Sean's link, N8SOB, his remote link using the RCFORB remote hams program. Yeah, we're located in Bedford, New Hampshire, and connecting directly, have a direct link to Sean's station out there, N8SOB, NB90.
Okay, that's funny. No wonder you're as strong as Sean. You are Sean. Well, that could be a bad thing. Anyway, back to Sean. Thank you, Neil.
Check in.
Okay, I guess it was a good time. I got you on the list there, Donnie. I got KK4EKK. So real good there, Neil. Hope you and the Easter puppy had a good day there.
Yeah, we did. I got to go over to Tennessee now. I'll see y'all at 12.
All right, we got you in and out there, Donnie. Thanks for checking in, buddy. Appreciate it. We got you in and out. So. All right there. With that, we'll clear with Neil. Glad that you're climbing aboard there on the N8SOB remote. And, yeah, that was him coming from here. So it definitely, what he has going on for a microphone there into his computer works really well. So with that, we'll clear with an NB9D. Let's drop down and pick up Jim in Landis, North Carolina. Might be a little tough there, Jim. So don't get too much in anything too real important if it can't help it, but let's see what kind of copy we got. W1CFL, good evening, Jim, and stand by Eric, ESL.
W1CFL, good evening, everyone on the Wolverine Net. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Hope you all spend as mine was, and just having a good day here in Landis, North Carolina. 58 degrees outside, got up to 62 today. So just 70 everyone on the W1CFL.
All right, yeah, actually that wasn't too bad of a copy there, Jim. Definitely a good deal. Well, what do you got for a temperature right now? Oh, man, yeah, you fell right back into my noise. I apologize about that. I thought I was going to be able to get you. When you passed it back over, I heard you real well. So, yeah, Tom was telling us the number's a little not in our favor there. So, hey, I appreciate you checking in. Do riding along for sure. Always good to get you in here, Jim. And I'm sure conditions will get a little bit better here if it wasn't so noisy, buddy. So with that, we'll clear with W1CFL. Let's drop down and pick up Eric here out of Bloomfield Hills, K3ESL, Wolverine 619. Good evening, Eric. Then we'll pick up Sam, and after Sam, we'll take a quick pause for more check-ins. Pick it up, Eric.
Howdy, Sean. K3ESL. This nice weather is going to be killing me. I had to go out and ride, so I did a 30-mile bike ride out there today. But it's going to get nicer for the rest of the week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. It's just glorious. I'm loving it. But 73 to everybody, and Sean, thanks for running the net. You're almost at 50. You've got 46 on the list. Let's see if you can hit 50. So take care, everybody. K3ESL out.
All right there, Eric. K3ESL, N8SOB. Man, great signal. 25 over. So definitely doing a good job there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Get out there, and I'm sure you're going to get some bike riding done. I know you're one of those guys do some bike riding. So good deal there. Enjoy it while you can, buddy. And don't try to stay not so busy and living life. So with that, we'll clear with K3ESL. Let's pick up Mr. Sam out of Manchester. That's Wolverine 531. N8XUY, our fabulous net manager. And after Sam, we'll take a quick pause for more check-ins. What's up, my main Sam?
Good evening, Sean, and hello to everyone on the Wolverine single sideband net. And it's awards night. Pretty awesome. Sean, you're doing a great job here. Got a nice crowd gathered for the net this evening. You always do a great job on Monday. You are loud and in charge into Manchester, Michigan. Good to hear everybody. I think the only one I didn't hear was Jim very well there. Whiskey 1 CFL, a little light, but everybody else was doing fine. Good to be here with you and the Wolverine single sideband net. Good day in Manchester, no complaining. Did some things around the QTH, did a little doctor and stuff, and we're good to go. So hope everybody has a great Monday evening. Thanks again, Sean, for running the show. 7-3 back to you, and 7-3 to everybody here on the Wolverine single sideband net. Back to N8SOB. This is N8XUY. Thank you, Sean.
All right there, Sam. N8XUY, N8SOB, 20 over, Sam. Holy tamale. Definitely doing a great job there, buddy. So appreciate you getting in here. I got your text, and I knew you were gonna have a flyby sitting there enjoying the net for sure. So you and your lovely bride and all the grandkids take it easy, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you here soon. So we'll clear with N8XUY before we pick up Tony in New Buffalo. Let's take a quick pause and see if there's anybody else out there that would like to check in with us on the Wolverine single sideband net. It is awards night. Give me a call. N8SOB.
N8KRQ.
N8SOB, K4HUM, Kilo 4 Hotel, Uniform, Mike.
All right, I got N8KRQ, and then what was Kilo Echo 4 Hotel Uniform Foxtrot? I don't think that's right. What was it again?
Roger, I'm sorry. Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform Mike. K4HUM, Lenny, Barnesville, Georgia.
Okay, K4HUF. All right, real good there. That's Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform. I'm still not getting it right, am I?
Mike.
Like my audio.
I think I'm just hearing it wrong. It's Mike Hotel MUF.
Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform Mike.
Hotel Mike. What am I? All right, Leo. Okay, Lenny. Yeah, I already got you worked. Okay, Lenny. I apologize. We got you, buddy. Anybody else?
Whiskey Delta 8, Oscar Alpha Hotel.
Oh, WD8OAH. That's George. We got you, buddy. Anybody else? All right, with that, let's pick up Tony, see what he's got going on, and see how his Sunday service went. We can't wait to hear about it. K8UGB, Wolverine 502. Pick it up 10 Tech Tony, and stand by Bill in New Cumberland. Tony, you there, buddy?
He said he got called away.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Bill in New Cumberland, 631, KB30XH. Good evening, Bill. Stand by OTT Bryant.
N8SOB from KB30XH. Well, good evening, Sean. Everybody here on the wonderful Wolverine single sideband net. I do enjoy checking into this net. Let's see. I've got 60 degrees now. Well, we had a beautiful day off. It was like 76 degrees there in the middle of the afternoon. Sun shining all day. Just can't ask for any better. I guess by the end of the week it's going to get close to 80. So anyway, we had a great holiday. Had some family over. Real good meal. I spent most of the day yesterday just cleaning up and getting everything ready for the company to come. Then we had the meal, and then I checked in from that. Anyway, it was just a good weekend. Thanks for picking up, Sean. You got a wonderful signal coming down here into the northern panhandle of West Virginia this evening. This is KB30XH. Back to the net.
All right there, KB30XH and N8SOB. The man I still find very fascinated on your living QTH and what you got going on for Lifetime and all those airplanes and all that good stuff. So definitely good stuff there, and decent copy on you, 5758, so not too shabby there, my friend. Thanks for checking in. With that, we'll clear with KB30XH. So let's drop down and pick up the Byron here. Brian and Muskegon, KD8OTT. First time checking with me, buddy. Good to have you aboard. Stand by Maury, PFC. You're on deck.
Yeah, copy that, Sean. Thanks for letting me speak tonight. You about broke my meter about 3 rounds ago. You went to almost 40 over here in Norton Shores. Over here, it's Muskegon, whatever you want to call it. I was a long-time listener, short-time participant. This is probably about my 5th or 6th check-in on the net. But I've been listening to this net since I was a teenager and listening to shortwave. But anyhow, I just wanted to check in, tell everybody hi. I hope everybody had a great Easter. And I will say 73s, and I'll turn it back to the net. KD8 OTT, 73s.
All right there, Brian. Well, good deal. I'm glad that you're starting to pick up the mic and get on our list and share some comments. Let us know you have been a long-time listener. It's a good deal there. Like I said, yeah, it's the first time you've checked in with me, so it sounds like you're over there not too far from old W8KS. So great signal, nice sounding audio coming from the west side. I have a friend that lives over in Muskegon from 11 meter. He says the west side is the best side. He's not too, I think he's over there in Muskegon somewhere. I'm not too exactly sure where. So anyway there, Brian, thanks for checking in with me tonight. Definitely a pleasure, buddy. With that, we'll clear with KD8OTT. Let's drop down and pick up Private First Class out of Monroe. That's Maury, WB8PFC. Good evening, Maury, and stand by Small Block Chevy. You're on deck, Ray. Maury, are you there, buddy? Oh, that knucklehead. All right, Ray, Collierville, Tennessee, Wolverine 496, KJ4 SBC. Good evening, Ray, and stand by BHK Herb.
Good evening, one and all. This is Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Bravo Charlie, right down here in Collierville, where it is currently 72 degrees. Had enough of that sun today for one day anyway. I got out there and tore down the old metal shed that a large branch tried to redesign that thing a couple of years ago. So anyway, got another one now that's going to replace it. So we got that one down, and tomorrow sometime I'll get ready to start putting that one up after they haul the metal to the scrap yard. So anyway, other than that, not a whole lot going on. It's been a beautiful day and a lot of sun, and oh Lord, yeah, I got a little bit too much today, but we'll be fine. Anyway, we're going to say hello to everyone up there in the Wolverine single sideband net. Everyone's starting to sound pretty doggone good as the band's starting to finally stretch out. So with that, we're going to say 73 dollars and turn it back over to N8SOB. Thank you, sir. It sounded great, doing a fantastic job. Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Bravo Charlie, saying 73.
All right there, Ray. KJ4 SBC, N8SOB. Man, 10 over. So, yeah, you're right. Definitely. It looks like you're going to have a good band tonight. I don't know if that's a storm that I was hearing, the rain or something going through Missouri was going to cause you any havoc with some crashes or what have you, but I'm not getting much of anything. Nice band. Some stations are a little bit suppressed, but it's not too bad. So thanks for checking in there, Ray. Sounding good, buddy. Have a great night net tonight. With that, we'll clear with KJ4 SPC. Let's drop down and pick up Herb here. WB8BHK, good evening, Herb, and then stand by QBJ Andy.
Yeah, good evening, Sean, and everybody else on the net tonight. This is WB8BHK in Mount Gilead, Ohio, and a beautiful day here in Ohio as well. We're about 45 miles due north of Columbus, and it was upwards of about 70 degrees. I worked a half a day and then came home and did some yard work. I felt so inspired and energized, and I put a pair of shorts on for the first time this spring, and the sun felt good baking on my bald head, and did some raking out of the flower beds and that sort of thing, and cleaned up the garage a little bit, and so had a good day, and I'm looking forward to another one tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow, so I'll be playing outside mostly. Hi. But your signal report, Sean, is 12.5 over S9, I would say. You're just a shade over 10 over, and I've been switching back and forth tonight between the inverted V and the end-fed sloper, and some signals are stronger on the sloper, and most of them are stronger on the V, and that's what we're using right now, running the 7300 barefoot. But we're copying just about everybody. A couple of times I had to switch over to the Kiwi SDR out of Tustin, Michigan to copy him. Back to you, Sean. Doing a fine job as usual. N8SOB, WB8BHK, over.
All right there, Herb, WB8BHK, N8SOB. I didn't realize how close you were to Columbus. I think we have talked about that before, but I didn't realize how close you actually were. So that's awesome stuff, man. I tend to try to at least drive through Columbus. If I'm anywhere near there, I'll make sure I drive through Columbus as long as, and at least somewhat see the stadium or something. I enjoy it down there. Wouldn't mind it. So you never know. Years to come, 10, 15 years down the line, you never know. We might be neighbors, Herb. Hi. Have a great night there, buddy. Yeah, and I have you 10. You about a good. It was a good average of S9, but I seen it almost go 5, almost 10 over. So there's some pretty crazy QSB on the band still. But yeah, it is still daylight here as well. So sun is starting to set. Thanks for checking in there, Herb. And I do like. I use the Tustin one as well. But I have found that the one above that one in Traverse City, sometimes that one's a little bit better sometimes. So either one is both good up that way. So thanks for checking in. Thanks for the signal report of 12.5 over. With that, we'll clear with WB8BHK. Let's drop down and pick up Andy here in Daggett, Michigan. W9P QPJ. Good evening there, Andy. And then stand by Bob, KRQ. And then after Bob, we'll take a quick pause for more check-ins. What's going on, Andy?
Hey there, Sean. N8SOB, hello to you and everyone else on the Wolverine Net. The Andy N9 QPJ, Daggett, Michigan. We're got a beautiful day up here, 72 degrees. I got home from work around 4:45, but I was doing some work on my driveway. I got to get caught up on that from the rut. So I think I almost got it done. So I figured the net was still going on, especially with you running it. You always have a lot of people. And you're sounding good, by the way. You're over 15 over S9 over here in Michigan, so doing a great job. So other than that, I'm going to be ordering my expert rig zoom analyzer on Wednesday so I can figure out what the heck's going on with this antenna. There's been times where I can't get out, and there's times I'm getting out, so hopefully you're hearing me. So other than that, great net. Like being here, and I'll continue to be here more often. Back to you there, Sean. Have a good night. N9QPJ. What?
All right there, Andy. Yeah, real good. Yeah, you're the one that's up there not too far from Wisconsin, and up there in the lower part of, probably really close to one of the lower parts of the Upper Peninsula. So good deal. Yeah, I'm hearing you just fine. 10 over, no problem hearing you, man. Definitely got a good pipeline between you and I there, up there around Daggett. So good deal. Good to get you in here, Andy. And man, you're definitely making a habit of getting on my list. 4th time checking in with me, buddy. So hopefully you're taking track, and we can get a number put in here next to your name as well. And remember, everybody, it's awards night. You just go to our website, fill out the form under the awards tab on the Wolverine single sideband website. All you got to do is get on the list. You don't even have to be a member. Anybody can do this, even if it's a check in and out. And go to our website, you fill it out, and you just got to do an on-air check-in. So that's it. So it is awards night, everybody. So with that, we'll clear with N9QBJ. And let's drop down and pick up, that's Bob in Caseville, N8KRQ. Wolverine 456 on the roster there. And after Bob, we'll take a quick pause for more check-ins. What's going on, Bob?
Okay, N8SOB, N8KRQ. With the Wolverines. Everybody's sounding good, Sean. Thank you for getting me in there. Down there at the other side of Lake Huron. No problem, I'm sure of that. But Lady Fred here had me going since 9 o'clock this morning. And after 3, got back home, went to Eagles, had dinner, and then I came back home. I sat here thinking, I've had it. And what would I ever time to go to work if I wasn't retired? Aye. But I remember your area there quite a bit, Sean. Black River, north on the the St. Clair River. Boy, did we not take it out of the walleye down that way. So I think that's all I can remember right at this point. But it's been a good day. I'm looking forward to staying home tomorrow and doing yard work. I already told her to get a hold of a daughter. We ain't running tomorrow, so I think she's heard my plea. Aye. So that's all I got going for right now, Sean. Thanks for getting me in there, buddy. We'll stay 7-3 to all the Wolverines. N8KRQ, back to net.
All right there, Bob. N8KRQ, N8SOB. Well, I appreciate the signal report, and definitely always a pleasure to get you on the list as well there, Bob. And definitely got a list full of you, that's for sure. Always a pleasure. And you're about in between 15 to 20 over. So great signal coming out of Caseville this evening, Bob. Thanks for checking in, buddy. You take it easy and enjoy this weather, man. It's definitely puts a good, pheromones in the air. Makes everybody feel good and get outside and start doing things again. So with that, we'll clear with N8 KRQ and Bob in Caseville. And before we pick up Lenny there in Georgia, let's take a quick pause and see if there's anybody else that would like to check in on the Wolverine single sideband net.
Alpha 8, Papa Quebec, Bill and Gaylord, in and out.
N8 REA, in and out.
Whiskey 5, Mike.
All right, I got Alpha 8, Papa Quebec. Bill, I got you and Gaylord in and out. Thanks for checking in. It's awards night, so go to the website. Who was the other in and out station? And I also got W5MM. Who was the other in and out?
November 8, Romeo Echo Alpha.
All right, N8REA. Okay, got you, Mark. Wolverine 490. We got you in and out, sir. Remember, it's awards night. Go to the website since you're logged in here and get you an award from Doris there. Anybody else checking in, checking out, checking in and out? That don't matter. It's awards night here on the Wolverine single sideband net. Please call N8SOB. Anybody else?
K88UGB mobile time.
Pick it up. Pick it back up there, Tony. It's your turn. We've been looking for you, 10 Tech Tony. And I also got a question for you. On the remote, I don't know if it's on right now. He might be online. K8AGY on the remote. It's out of Plymouth. K Kilo Alpha AGY Alpha Golf Yankee K8AGY. He's running a 991A. And his receive, when you're listening to it, sounds like everybody's underwater. I knew you used to run one under your remote. Not sure if you ever ran into that issue. Go ahead and pick it up. See if you have any knowledge there on that. Go over to you, Tony. Are you there, Tony?
He'll be back, I bet.
You think he's having technical difficulties?
Either that or he's in a spot where the remote's not working.
All right, no big deal. We'll be here we're still here, so we're not going nowhere, Tony. Come on back if you can, buddy. All right, with that, let's pick up Lenny. K4HUM. Good evening, Lenny, out of Barnesville, Georgia. And then stand by George, WD8OAH. You're on deck, George. Pick it up, Lenny.
Good evening. Holy cow. Okay. You've got great signal down here.
Stand by, Tony. I'll get you deck.
Just want to say hey to all the folks up north and just wishing you all well. Hope you all had as wonderful Easter as I had. What a beautiful, beautiful day it was. Like the Lord shining down on us, if you know what I mean. I'll leave it at that. And hello, all the Wolverines up there. We'll talk to you as often as I can. K4H1.
All right, K4HUM and 8SOB. Well, real good there. Yeah, the much better copy that time, Lenny. Band's coming around, getting much longer for us. So definitely in your favor now there, buddy. Appreciate you checking in. Hope you had a good Easter, you and your family. And definitely don't be shy. Come on back some more. And I got your second time checking in with me. So with that, we'll clear with K4HUM. Let's see if Tony's got better signal. Yeah, you did drop out there, Tony. Sometimes when you run in the remote, you're not sure. Let's see if you got a better connection. K8UGB, N8SOB.
Yeah, I just went across the bridge in the port. You know how it is. Anyway, for the one who's having trouble with his remote, tell him to hook me up on QRZ, give him my phone number or whatever, and have him give me a call. Anyway, we just went through DQ, got our ice cream, and I think I've dropped out again. I'll be darned. There we go. We're back. Anyway, apparently I'm in a bad phone zone, but we'll get back later. K8UGB.
Okay, yeah, no, that time was 100%, no problem. So, yeah, I don't know if you ever get a chance or something, if you see that's on there, go ahead and go in there just to take a listen. And, yeah, I'm going to send him an email and let him know, maybe get a hold of you if he's still interested in getting that fixed. It's bad. It just sounds like everybody's underwater and stuff. I know, and I'm not too familiar with that radio yet, so, definitely would like to get that going, because I got everything else going for him through TeamViewer and what I could get the remote going, but I just don't know what's going on with the audio. And when he uses the transmit, I think it's fine. So, yeah, we'll get with you there. I appreciate it. You have a good night there, Tony. Thanks for checking in, buddy. With that, we'll clear with K8UGB. Let's drop down and pick up George. I think are you back in Hale, or are you still down in Tennessee there, George? Let us know, and I think you're still recuperating from the knee surgery as well. Wolverine 607, WD8OAH, good evening. And stand by the Whiskey 5, Mike.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sean. N8SOB and wonderful Wolverine Net. This is WD8OAH. Name is George, and we are located still in Liberty, Tennessee. The bank conditions has been just horrific for me here the last month. This is the first time I've actually talked on the radio in a month. I turn it on, but I'd have 10, sometimes 20 pounds of noise. So I said, I just couldn't hear nobody. So I said, if I can't hear them, I can't get out. So last week I was taking it all apart, and I left my transceiver here, and I said, maybe it'll get a little better than that, and I packed the amp and all the other stuff away, getting ready to go back to Michigan. We're going back in about 2.5 weeks, so I was just going to pack going to pack the transceiver up tonight, and I said, I'll turn it on again. When I did, your voice came booming in at plus 20 over 9. I said, holy man. And when it went down to like 8 for a noise level, and I said, man, the band's straightened around here. It has been horrific, so I haven't been on. My knee's been kicking up a little bit too, so I haven't really felt that great. But I got it. It's turning on and turning a new leaf, I guess, the last couple of days. So hopefully it'll get going, and I'll be able to get around a little better in Michigan when I get home this year. So I'll leave the transceiver hooked up, and I'll just try it day by day. And I can't believe what just a couple of days did in just terrible noise level. Couldn't hear nothing. So I thought somebody was maybe running something around here, but it was just plain air noise. So anyway, thanks, Sean, for letting me in. You got a horrific signal, and I'll try to get in tomorrow night. N8SOB and wonderful Wolverine Net, WD8OAH.
Man, here I completely got. I had some. The only thing I missed out of your whole transmission is are you in Hale or Tennessee? That's the only thing I missed.
Yeah, Roger. We're still in Tennessee for a little over 2 weeks yet. 2.5 weeks, and then we're heading back to Michigan.
Good deal. Okay. All righty. Well, hey, I'm telling you what, I am super glad to get an update on you there, buddy, for sure. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to get an update, hear your voice, and get it back up here in Michigan. I'll tell you what, it's becoming beautiful, and I know in your neck of the woods where you're at, it starts, the leaves get on the trees, and man, it's just, it's 59 degrees outside, and the sun is still a beautiful sunset right now. I got a camera on my security here that faces off to the west, and man, what a sunset tonight. So, hey, thanks for checking in, and definitely sounding good, and definitely a real good signal. So I wasn't sure. So hopefully in the next few weeks we'll hear you back up in Hale on a good, clean drive back home, and definitely sounding good out of Tennessee. Thanks for checking in. That was Wolverine 607. We'll clear with WD8OAH. Let's drop down and pick up Dan there. W5 Mike, and he is the bottom of my list. So we'll be looking for more check-ins or rechecks or what have you after. Pick it up, Dan. How you doing around Salem, Illinois this evening?
Doing great, Sean. Happy to bring up the winner. There may be some folks following me, so that's cool, too. Yeah, we've had a great day today. It's about 80 degrees in the shack. I need to start cracking the window open so it's not so warm, but I'm back in the kitchen for gunning upstairs above the garage, back in the back. It's kind of a demo room. It was mine when I was a kid, and so I turned it into a ham radio station now. All is well, and Ocean 73s, and I'll try to find out about the wonderful rewards tonight that I can get awarded in the Wolverine single sideband net. Sean, you're doing a great job. Love to hear you, and love to hear your remarks over you. People are checking in out there, too. Whiskey 5 my Mike, back to NT.
All right there, Dan. Yeah, make sure you go to that website because it is awards night here on the Wolverine single sideband net. And, yeah, go to our website, click on the awards tab, fill out the information so Doris knows who wants one. All you got to do is get on the list. So, good deal there. It's it's a nice keepsake for the shack and for the folder and what have you. It's always a good deal there. And Doris, she does such a great job with it, and she enjoys doing it. So it's good stuff all the way around. It's good mojo for sure. So thanks for checking in, Dan. Sounding good tonight for sure. We'll go to W5 Mike. And with that, he is the bottom of the list as of right now. Let's see if there's anybody else out there that wants to check in with me here on awards night on the Wolverine single sideband net. It's first you make your call and you pick it up. It's it's instant service on here on the net. Please call N8SOB.
WB8PSC.
All right, good morning, Maury. Well, you'll be next. Anybody else wants to get on the list? In and out, just get your name on the log and here on awards night tonight. Give me a call. All right, nothing heard there, Maury. Well, I'm glad that we woke you up there, my friend. WB8PFC. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, I've had better days, I'll tell you what. But I had to redo my air compressor this afternoon. I had a simple job of just going out and pumping the trailer tires up. One of them went flat on me during the winter, and so I decided I was going to reinflate it and see if there was a leak in it or if somebody let the air out. I don't know which. So my air compressor's upstairs and my hoses are downstairs, and it's just become a real mess getting that air compressor out there and pumping that tire up. But I won't go into the details of it, but it was a mess. I had to go uptown and get new fittings and everything. Anyhow, I was not sleeping tonight. I was in the house for a while. You must have called me when I was in there. So anyway, hope you're doing okay, and I can't wait till we go to Dayton. We're gonna have to get some phone numbers on the phone so we can talk to each other. Maybe we'll meet someplace while we're down there. WB8PFC.
Yeah, for sure, Maury. I already got your number. You got mine. We already did that. I called you, and I hope you stored it. If not, I still got yours. But, yeah, as of right now, main plans are I want to leave Friday basically after work, get ready, probably get packed up Thursday night, I guess, be ready to leave. Maybe, who knows. I definitely want to get checked and get down there Friday night. So I don't know what time. I'd probably be too late to do anything Friday. But I don't know, maybe breakfast would probably be out of the question. But probably meet up afterwards or something. I'm sure we would run into each other at the swap, but definitely maybe dinner or something Saturday night. Maybe plan for that, I would say. Maybe that would work out. So definitely we're going to have to run into each other. I got to meet a bunch of you guys. And I figure if I could just tag along with you guys at the swap, we'll run into more people because you know who they are, and I won't miss you. I guess, we get more eyes going on out there. You can't miss people. There's going to be a lot of people. I'm excited. I really am. Just thinking about it, I get pretty amped up about it. So that's good stuff there. So thanks for checking in there, Maury. Good luck on the air compressor, buddy. But you enjoy these projects. I know you do. I see what you got going on there at your QTH. I mean, it's a beautiful home. Oh my goodness. And the things you got going on with your workshop, and you know, you love tinkering with that stuff. So you're all right with working on the air compressor, buddy. Thanks for checking in. I'm glad that we got you back in here and was able to get some comments out of you. So out of that, we'll clear with WB8PFC. That's the bottom of the list. Anybody else here wanting to get on the list for the Wolverine single sideband net? It is awards night. Give me a call. I don't blame you guys, you know. I mean, it is beautiful outside. Who wants to be on the radio and checking in on a net right now when this is just a beautiful day. My goodness. So, last call. Anybody else wanting to get in here on the list? Ins and outs, whatever you need to be. Don't have to be a member. Anybody's welcome to join us here on the net. It's an instant service. Give me your call, N8SOB.
N8SOB. Kilo Bravo Whiskey.
KBW, W8KBW. Man, that is our buddy Max. That was good to hear your voice this evening, my friend, for sure. I've been wanting to hear your voice since I heard it Sunday morning, and definitely, yeah. So there was somebody out there. There was one more caller. Who was that? Whiskey 5, Mike Delta Golf. We got you, Mike. Anybody else? All right, maybe there was somebody there, but we're kind of getting close on time, so let's pick up these two guys right here. The Whiskey 8 KBW, good evening there, Max. Super good to hear you tonight there, my friend. Hope all has been well since yesterday morning, my friend, and definitely always appreciate you hearing you, my friend. Wolverine 358 out of Onstead, Michigan. Good evening, Max. Stand by MDG.
Yeah, N8SOB and the Wolverine Net, W8KBW. Yeah, that Sunday morning gig was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. Jim and I have been friends for 50 years, I guess, something like that. Talking, well, I mean, not quite daily anymore, but he's going to be missed. Anyway, I just thought of your end of your list there, and I turned the radio on. You were still here, so I figured I'd give you one more for your list, Sean. Thanks for being there. You always sound great. W8KBW, all over.
All right there, Max. I definitely have been. You've been in my thoughts here and there since yesterday morning, buddy, for sure. So definitely thoughts and prayers for you, with you, and the family there on Jim's side for sure. I didn't know him personally, but out of everything I heard, definitely what a hell of a guy for sure. So definitely, I know that wasn't the easiest thing to do, but it was greatly appreciated. It really was. I mean, without you, I mean, who else? You definitely held the key that for us. So thanks again for that, for sure. It's definitely greatly appreciated. So hey, you take it easy there, Max, and hopefully maybe you can by next Sunday maybe we'll have a little bit of an update of what's going on a little bit more or something, or exactly maybe what happened or what have you. But so definitely good to hear you in there. Sounded good. Got 5.9 on you. No problem hearing you here into the Fort Gratiot, Port Huron area. So Max, 7-3s to you. W8KBW, we'll clear with you, and let's pick up Mike here out of Locksburg, Arkansas. W5MDG. What's up, Mike? Right there, Mike. Little rough copy there. I could tell you were there 100% of the time. A little rough, kind of totally picking you up there. But super glad that we got Arkansas on the list tonight. Glad that took the time, picked up the microphone, and checked in with us tonight there, Mike. So you take it easy, buddy, and definitely, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll hear you again here real soon. So with that, we'll clear with W5MDG. Anybody else for awards night here on the Wolverine single sideband net, please call N8SOB.
Whiskey 6 Bravo Delta Delta.
All right, was that Whiskey 6 Bravo Delta Delta?
Roger, you're 5-3 in the QSL.
All right, 5-3 in the Kansas. I'll take it. Yeah, you're a good 5-7, 5-8 here in the Thumb of Michigan. Looks like the name is George, Roger? Well, hey, I appreciate you checking us out here. You stumbled upon the Wolverine single sideband net, and we're here every single night, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central Time there. So glad that you could come aboard. We don't get Kansas very much on here, and yeah, I got a real good copy on you there, George. 100% copy, Roger. From Buckley, Michigan? I'm not too sure where that is. Like I'm 60 miles north of Detroit, right here in the most eastern part of the Thumb. Roger? Okay, yeah, I just pulled it up here. Man, where is this? Pulling up on my maps there. Okay, Buckley. Oh yeah, that's up there by, almost up there by near Traverse City, just a little south of Traverse City. So yeah, I've never been up to that area. So yeah, that would all be new territory for me there, George.
Okay, I got a friend that lives there. He's originally from Sheboygan and moved to Traverse City, then moved to California where I was. Then he moved back to Traverse City, and now he's down in Buckley.
Yep. That makes sense. Yeah, I doubt that's way up there for sure. I would say that's a couple. Yeah, it's a pretty good drive. Directions from here to Buckley is 223 miles to drive, so it's a pretty good drive. Hey, I appreciate you checking in there, George. And this part of this, in between now and a couple, about an hour ago or so, if you're bored and you're scanning through, come on back to 3935 for the Wolverine single sideband net there, George. And if you're interested into an award, a QSL award, go ahead and go to the Wolverine single sideband net. Just go ahead and Google it, Wolverine single sideband net, and click on the awards tab and fill out that little form there, and our awards manager will send you something out there in the mail. So you don't have to be a member. All you got to do is just go to our website and a little bit of info, and we'll get you off awards QSL off to you there, George. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. That's mighty nice of you. So, okay. Well, take care. I'm going to spin the dial a little more here and see who else I can stir up. Whiskey 6 Bravo Delta Delta, clear your final.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you very much for coming aboard. Real good to get Kansas on the list tonight. And, yeah, we're just kind of starting to get wrapped up here. So 7-3 is there, George. Hope you had a great Easter. So we'll clear with W6BDD. Last call. Anybody else wanting to get on the list here on awards night for the Wolverine single sideband net, please call N8SOB.
N8SOB, Kilo 2, Mike Foxtrot Sierra.
Got Jersey Mike. Good to hear you. Man, sounding good, buddy. Good evening. Anybody else?
Armchair copy on Mike.
Oh, man, there's somebody else out there that's this week. Almost want to do this and say, all right, and now I'm looking for check-ins, and if you can't hear me, I'm not going to hear you, type of deal. But no, we'll go ahead and pick up Jersey Mike here and see if we can pull that other station out here in a minute. K2MFS, happy Monday to you, Mike. How you doing on the shores?
Sean, we're doing great. Mike here, K2MFS. Beautiful day on the shore. Actually, I have a 3-day job right here that's right on the beachfront here in Long Branch, and next 2 days, it's going to be beautiful out there. I hope you guys had a great Easter. I kind of woke up in a buzz here this morning because of all the celebrating there with the family dinner, but we're doing great. We just got off talking with Bob and the other guys there from 3919, and before we go up and eat and take a shower and go to bed, we figure we'd jump down here because I always have to remember you're here on Monday nights, and sometimes it's rough for me to get out here. But when I get a chance, I got to come out here and wave a hand. But anyway, great to hear you there. You sounding great as always, and say hello to everybody out there in the Wolverine single sideband there. K2MFS, back to you, Sean.
I'll tell you what, Mike. I don't know. I bet you Sam can concur this as well. That guy's got some audio, don't he?
Jersey Mike knows how to roll with the audio. And by the way, Jersey Mike, you have a big signal here too, but sounding fantastic. Glad you had a good Easter. N8XUY.
Hey, thank you, sir. 800 watts in a wire tonight.
Smoking Jersey Mike. Yeah, that thing sounds really good. Well, what are you using for a radio real quick?
Tonight I'm on the ICOM 7300. We're running the old Dentron MLA 2500B. We're only driving it with 50 watts, and it's giving me about 800 out right now, and that's more than enough. It's a little higher than what I usually run it.
You said that's the MLA 2500?
Yeah, 2500B.
Yeah, be easy on them. Them tubes are hard to come by.
These are the original tubes. And yeah, we do not drive them full power. 60 might be tops when we need it, but on average 50 is all I drive it with.
Right, good, very good, very good. Those are nice amplifiers, very clean too, Mike. Man, that's super clean. So you got a nice amplifier there. I'm sure you'll have that for a while. Original tubes too. Yeah, they're not easy to come by. 8877s, I think, or something like that. It was very sought over amp when I was growing up. I remember hearing a lot about it. So good deal. Yeah, you're 20 over, just pounding in here and sounding good. So glad you had a good Easter, like Sam said, and definitely sounded good. Always good to get the shores of New Jersey in here. So we'll clear with K2MFS. Last call. I do only got 7 minutes, but any other comments, final check-ins, anything else like that on awards night here on the Wolverine single sideband net. This will be my last call.
It can't be your last call. Let me turn the amp on.
KB3PET, and who was ending in Oscar?
The 6 Ocean, yesterday, William.
Okay, Ocean, yesterday, William. What's your prefix?
W6.
W6, okay, got you, Terry. All right, we got to make this 7-minute go between 3 calls. Bob, pick it up. KB3PET, stand by, John.
N8SOB, just wanted to say hello before you got off the net. I just got in out of the field, so go ahead and pick up the other one, and we'll talk to you later.
30 over, dude. You're ready to rock and roll. You're in the big chair tonight. That's good stuff. Hey, good luck tonight, my friend. And I'm telling you what, you got the signal for sure. Wow. Thanks, Bob. Wolverine 575 out of Grindstone, PA. That was. John, Johnsonville, South Carolina, WT4SO. Good evening, John. Stand by, Terry.
Trying to make a long call up to Michigan from South Carolina. Not much up. I know it's too close to being in the net, so I just
talking to you guys. Thanks for picking me up, and I'll let you get the other guy before you hit there, shut off. 7-3.
All right there. Yeah, good signal, John. 100% Q5 armchair copy. S9 almost 5 over. So, man, good to get Johnsonville, South Carolina in here tonight there, John. You have a great night, buddy. I appreciate you checking in here at the end. Remember, it is awards night, so go to the Wolverine single sideband website, fill out that form on the awards tab, and since you're on the list, you might as well. It's that easy. So with that, we'll clear with you there, John. Thanks for checking in. Let's pick up Terry, W6 Ocean Whiskey William, or Ocean Yokohama Whiskey. Good evening there, Terry. How you doing out of Anderson, Indiana?
Okay, this is W6 Ocean yesterday, William OYW, Terry in Anderson, Indiana, and I'll say good evening to the net. Sorry to be late, but I just wanted to drop by and say hi. So back to you, W6OYW.
All right. Well, hey, good evening to you. I'm super glad that you were able to check in. Ocean yesterday, William. You know that suffix always sticks with me, and I'm pretty sure now I probably won't forget the W6 there. Thanks for checking in there, this evening there, Terrence, for sure. Sounding a real good, great signal as well, and have a great week. So we'll clear with W6OYW, and one last call. Who wants to be number 60? And I'm going to shut her down. Number 60, going once, going twice. Man, look at that. No one wants to get on number 60 and get their award. Last call, and we're going to shut her down. All right, with that, we'll go ahead, and I want to thank every single one of you that checked in with me, 59 of you tonight. What a great night, even with the beautiful temperatures tonight. I appreciate each and one of you, and don't forget to go to the website. I just want to make sure it's a good thing. I'm just glad that we offer it, and like I said, Doris definitely enjoys doing it, and it's one of our things we do here for the net. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone that checked in. This is N8SOB. Your net control from Fort Gratiot Township, Michigan, now closing this evening's edition of the wonderful Wolverine single sideband net. Good night and 7-3s to all.
Good work, Sean. N8SOB, N8XUY. You are hanging on there like a hair on a biscuit, doing a great job. 7-3, friend. 7-3 to all. N8XUY, clear.
Good job, Sean. This is KBXJ, and we do have the list